Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast, episode 81. And now, introducing to the mic, this awesome guest, my best friend in crime for the longest time, the Metal.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Joe?
Well, these guests right here are sort of up your alley. Let's get them warm. Dudes at Ringside, welcome to the heel marks.
What is up, guys?
Hey guys.
I don't think they'll be cheering. I think they'll be booing, though, because they're heels, right?
Never.
Well, they're guests. They're guests.
We're heels, but they mark. They mark out.
Yeah, they mark for us being heels.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, guys, what is up? Thanks for having us.
Thank
no
you.
problem. It's like you're part of our podcast family. So, like, I was like,
That's how it works.
we kind of
bring each other together.
Yeah, man.
That's right. There's only like 60,000 wrestling podcasts out there, so we are a small fraternity.
Right.
Yeah.
Very small.
If I say this, if it wasn't for the dirty heels, we'd be still standing outside of what's that that meme with what's his name from the Disney movies, the alien, he's sitting outside in the rain going
Stitch.
Yeah, that's me and Geek. We'd be sitting in front of the frat house going,
What is it?
The dirty heels like, man, you guys come in. Come on, guys, get in the back window. Come on. We'll say you live here.
They let you in.
Yeah,
they gave you the hot tag.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you come in, man.
Tag, yeah.
As they smoke their J, they're like, come on, get in the window. Come on, man.
I can relate to the smoking of J's. I'm glad to hear that.
They're good guys. They're really good people. The Dirty Heels. They really accepted us in, and they really gave us the happy feelings, man. Like
that's great.
We're new jacks on this stuff. So
that's what's up. Shout out Dirty Heels.
Yeah, man. Thanks to the Dirty Heels. Thanks, guys. So if our fans are not familiar with you and what you guys do, introduce yourselves.
I mean, we'll do it how we do it on the show. I am the custodian of charisma. I am the ophthalmologist of optimism. I am the hyperactive heel, and I am your messiah of mischief. And with me, as always, with you guys for tonight, she is the Sultan of Sarcasm. She is the Sorceress of Sass. She is the Blonde Ballbuster. And she is the beauty mark of the heel marks. I am Brady. She is Danielle. Together, we are the best friends in all the land. We are the heel marks.
That we are.
That's a great intro.
Oh, I didn't get to sing this time.
That's a great intro, though. You know?
Wow. And it's all based on truth.
Right.
Except I'm not sarcastic or sassy at all.
Yeah, never bust balls. That
never bust balls.
Just a fun nickname, not reflective of her personality at all.
Never.
Yeah. So we got a big wrestling weekend this weekend. There's a certain show going on this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big weekend. I'm really excited for it. I mean, a part of me is a bit sad because Danielle and we will be going to Grand Slam, and the heavy rumors were that. Are you guys going too?
No, I am. I'm going.
Shit. Okay, that's gonna be dope.
Go.
But so you must have been reading also the rumors saying that Daniel Bryan was going to make his debut there, and now it looks like they bumped it up to All Out, which is going to be great. Like I'm going to have fun watching it, but I was kind of excited to see that live.
Yeah,
selfishly.
Actually, I made a prediction to Joe on was it Wednesday? I said to him, Darby and Punk is going to close, and there's no reason that match should not close All Out.
Interesting. I'll be honest. Danielle and I didn't talk about this yet, but my prediction that I made silently was that I actually thought they might open the show with that one.
That'd be a good opener.
That'd be a good opener too. But the thing is, it's Chicago. It's CM Punk. The man hasn't wrestled in I don't know how long.
7 years.
It has the draw is CM Punk for that show, so you have to main event it.
Yeah, I can see the main eventing. It would be a good opener, though.
It would be a good opener, too, but Also,
We're gonna get
not only
CM
that-
Punk chants throughout the entire show.
Oh, it's not going to stop. It's just going to go from like when they're outside all the way to when you get in the buildings. It's happening.
Well, that's kind of why I thought they might open it because, and I feel like it was a little bit more predictable. They do it when we were going into that Rampage, but it's like in going to that Rampage, you knew they had to open the show with Punk because otherwise nothing else they gave you was going to hit. They were going to be chanting. They were going to be rabid. They were going to be intense. So open the show, give them Punk, give them what they want. And for the rest of the show, the other 3 matches, I think there were, the fans were into everything and the Punk chants were kind of over. So I kind of feel like in this show, in that environment, you may just want to kick it off hot with a barn burner, give them what they want, give them the Punk Darby Allin match that's going to make everybody get crazy, and then the Punk chants are gone, and we can get back into the rest of the show.
they're going to be chanting that still all night long. You know that.
You think
You
Punk
know-
still got it?
In the ring?
Yeah. So when he did the GTS, I was like, okay, I hope it's because he's wearing jeans because that looked fucking sloppy as fuck. I was like, it has to be jeans. Please be the jeans. I've been waiting 7 years to watch you wrestle.
Like he remember he's been doing like the MMA stuff for all those years. He hasn't been into doing the professional wrestling game, so it's kind of like different stuff, you know?
Well, there have been a couple reported instances of a random masked wrestler showing up to a couple indie shows here and there, performing the GTS, possibly in jeans, and kind of running away. So we don't. You know, in my opinion, I feel like Punk's GTS has always kind of been a 50-50 shot. But I do feel like he kind of had to give us a GTS. I'm kind of hoping that now with his return, we get a new finisher, or maybe even he goes back to the Anaconda Vice. I'd be okay with. I'd kind of like to see him get away from the GTS as his one and only finisher, if possible. But I knew we had to get it in the. Yeah, I'm glad we got it there.
One thing I would love to see though, I don't think he's hit it in WWE. I could be wrong. I would love to see him do the Pepsi plunge.
Yes. Oh my God, that has to happen.
But would he have to get the rights from Pepsi to be able to use the name?
You can call it whatever.
You don't have to call it anything.
Just a plunge.
Plunge, yeah.
My God, I mean that's.
He could call it the Dr. Pepper plunge.
He would have never.
I love
done
that. Yummy.
He would have never done that in WWE. And
well, no, that's basically a top rope pedigree, so they never let that fly. But if it happens in his first match after leaving WWE, everybody's gonna lose their fucking mind. Like that will be the clip that gets posted over. We will probably post that shit as soon as it happens. Like,
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my God, you got me excited now. It's not gonna happen, but you got me so
what
excited.
happens? We always get ourselves excited, and then it doesn't happen, and we're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, we're like, that would have been a great idea.
That and the other reason why I said Punk is gonna close is because Daniel Bryan and Punk are gonna stare down each other. The final moments right there.
That's something I don't want to happen.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
I don't want
either.
Daniel Bryan and CM Punk at all. I don't even want them near each other. Like, I need Punk to, like, be able to put over all this new... not Punk. Daniel Bryan to come in and put over new talent as well, just like CM Punk is doing. Like, I need that. Like, I don't want them to face off at all.
Yeah.
I do want to see Daniel Bryan, though, come out the final countdown.
Oh, everybody
wants that. Yeah.
That's his trademark song. You got to do it.
And Tony's definitely gonna pay the rights for it.
Even though that song doesn't remind me of Daniel Bryan, it reminds me of Joe from Arrested Development, but whatever.
so let me throw this out there though. So you've got this scenario painted where I'm assuming you've got Punk winning the Darby Allin match, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Punk wins Darby Allin. I kind of have the same thing, and I'm kind of predicting like a hand raising whatever. So then in your iteration of this. All of a sudden, the music hits. Bryan Danielson comes out. And we get the Bryan Danielson CM Punk showdown. But what if instead of Darby Allin losing to Punk, we've got you've got your AEW championship. So Christian loses to Kenny Omega, and then same thing. Music hits, and we get the Bryan Danielson Kenny Omega stare down.
Ooh, that's even better. That's a great one too. I never thought about that. Yeah.
I just think that one's a little more likely because I do kind of think, and I agree with Danielle on that. I also think that. Like that's where Tony Khan and the other EVPs' heads are at, where eventually we'll probably get Punk and Danielson because why not? But not immediately. You can't immediately give it us, especially since it's still their WWE careers are still so fresh, even with Punk not been there in like 7 years. Still, everyone's thinking about that. So Punk kind of has to come in here, do his new thing. Danielson should come in. They should kind of be separated. I think like with Matt Hardy and Christian was kind of an exception to the rule, but I do think more often than not, you're not going to see too many people known for WWE clashing in an AEW ring, at least not yet. They're going to work up to it.
And Punk did say he wants to work with the young talent too. He said he did say he wants to work with Jungle Boy. It's like, and anybody else. Darby was one of them. So
interesting thing, because I read that all the people he said, most of the people he said are all baby faces. So I do wonder how long this CM Punk hero lasts. It's only a matter of time before that villain comes out.
Oh, you know, Punk.
And
he's not going to stay good guy for long.
He's the best as the heel right there. He's the best.
I mean, as soon as AEW starts touring in places other than Chicago, like as soon as they actually start leaving that area, that's when the heel turn's going to happen. Right now, they're riding the Chi-Town train.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't see Punk being faced that long because he's always notoriously like the bad guy and everything. Like when he was in WWE, the fans were just like, and he would say something and the fans didn't like it. Ooh, he would get under the fans' skin.
Right. And it's also a perfect way to put over the baby faces he was just naming, like Darby Allin and Jungle Boy, even though I feel like those two are already over. But if he's going in and working with young talent that are baby faces as a heel, they'll go over more.
And it's things like for example, if we talk recently like 2.0 in AEW, they get put over just every time like Sting is in the ring with them. Like the fact that this past week we got to see them work with Sting and CM Punk. And so I do kind of think because of the 7 years away, because of the mystique that has kind of grown around CM Punk's name, it's kind of similar to that level of Sting where just certain workers, certain new wrestlers who were no names like 3 years ago, certain names in that line just being in the ring with a CM Punk, it kind of does the same thing that somebody taking Sting's finisher does for them. It's just these are great moments to build their legacy and build AEW's legacy.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's funny you say that that like taking Sting's finisher. There's like so many wrestlers that have like taken the Scorpion Deathlock and like used it, but it's like some people use it better than Sting. Some people like Bret Hart, the sharpshooter, like they had that match in WCW, Bret Hart versus Sting, and like people like who had the better, like in the 90s, who had the better sharp like move?
Bret Hart.
Of course, Bret Hart. It's like kind of hard because if you're a 90s kid, you say Sting. If you're like, I always say Bret because everybody knew Bret.
Well, Bret is the best wrestler of all time.
He's an excellence of execution.
I also always thought that Bret's like really actually looked painful.
Yeah.
Like we've all like, if we're wrestling with like, I don't know, like a younger cousin or something, we've all like at one point put him in like a little submission move and just roll him over. And like, we know how to not do it. But when Bret Hart did it, it always looked like somebody was about to break something.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's because Bret Hart loves wrestling and Bret Hart loves Bret Hart.
Have either of you guys ever met Bret Hart or Sting?
No, negative.
No? Did we meet Sting?
I don't think we met Sting. I think we were supposed to meet Ric Flair, but he fucking left.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't meet. I didn't meet. I've seen Bret Hart from afar, but I have not met him.
She was outside his window during dinner time.
Yeah, I was looking. I went to like in his bedroom window and I saw the Bret Hart sheets, the Bret Hart wallpaper, the Bret Hart memorabilia, all the cutouts in his own room. So Bret Hart loves
you singing the song "Come to My Window."
Bret Hart loves himself. So
Danielle, you should appreciate that. I figured we'd be the only podcast to have a fucking. Is that Melissa Etheridge or is that Sheryl Crow? Who just that reference?
That's Melissa Etheridge.
Melissa Etheridge, man.
Anytime Brady says a phrase, I turn it into a song.
She really does. That was fantastic, brother. That was great.
Joe does his Howard Finkel too.
Oh yeah. That's
me. Got a solid falsetto, man.
Everybody we've ever interviewed, I always hit them with the Howard Finkel, and every indie wrestler has always done the.
Oh, that's fun.
I had a wrestler from Texas named Tamaku, and he's supposed to be this big, tough savage from the jungles of like some island in the middle of the ocean, and he went from to he made Tamaku get goosebumps.
He went, "Ah!" Wow.
Because you
That's
serenaded him?
Yeah, I know. I hit him
I'm
with
just
the Howard Finkel. You know, that's like my serenation. But yeah,
You're like, hell yeah, I serenaded them.
yeah, man. Sexy Panther, man. I purred at him. I purred at him. Yeah.
You should totally go into bars, do your Howard Finkel, wink at them and say "Sex Panther," and then just walk
And
away.
then just walk away.
Yeah, that's me. I gotta make
Like
that
5
shirt.
It could work. Are you going to AEW? The show?
I don't know. I want
you
to,
go
but
to
I
a
don't.
bar.
I'm trying to convince him, but
Just
you
do
know,
Just do it.
I think he works. I think he's working. So
So, call out with sick. It looks like you're getting sick.
I'll do the Mean Girls.
Yeah,
I'm
you sound
sick.
like
that show is.
You look pretty sick to me. You should call out that day.
My mustache. My mustache needs to go to the doctor. It doesn't feel good today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that show is going to be stacked. By the way,
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be fun because we're gonna see all our people that we haven't seen in freaking forever.
Yeah.
I was just telling him, I was like, all of our friends are going. Everybody's all over the place. It's gonna be nice.
And some of your new friends.
And our new friends.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
If I convince him to go,
It's gonna be a big party.
Oh God.
You should just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Talk to the folks.
Just do it. Pull out of work. Do you want me to call for you? I'll pretend to be your mom and call.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be like, sorry.
Geek
Like,
knows
I'm not
my
feeling
mom.
well. I'm a notary. I'll write a note and notarize it and be like,
Oh,
"See,
shit.
come in."
No, she got the
This is kinda
professional
real.
mic.
Notarized.
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at this. We made up a genius idea. This is great. So you're gonna go. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be great.
But are we going to be wearing the AEW shirt with the line instead of the happy I'm an AEW fan? Is an AEW shirt with the
no? Joe's going to have the AW cross line.
I'm probably gonna wear an Ethan Page shirt.
no? What's that shirt? That symbol that's I ate them. I'm greater than.
Who are
I'm
we
great.
eating? What?
No,
What?
it's basically
Oh,
saying
the
he
greater
hated-
than. Oh, I know.
Yes,
I mean, we can wear that if you
Joe
want.
the Panther is greater than AEW.
You should just get an AEW shirt and on the back say Sex Panther. That's it. Done. Writes itself.
You know
I'll
how
be
many
honest, I'm 100% a mark for myself, so I'm gonna be wearing Heel Marks merchandise
Of course he is.
with no shame, zero
I
shame.
was waiting for the Just Blame Brady one. I was
We
like,
somewhat
yeah.
have merchandise.
Nah, I probably won't wear Just Blame Brady. I'll rock with the Heel Marks. I mean,
Yeah, it's football season. You can be wearing that.
I
right.
seriously love all your shirts. And by the way, you guys tell our fans where they could buy your t-shirts.
Oh man, I appreciate that. It's on ProWrestlingTees.com. Search for the Heel Marks. And if there's a popular 90s logo you like, there's a good chance we have ripped it off and turned it into a Heel Marks t-shirt.
Yeah. I was wearing my Heel Marks Rugrats one the other day.
I marked out for your all that one. I
Oh,
was like,
that one. I was just wearing all that one
And he was like,
yesterday.
make all that. I was like, okay, I'll make
I
it.
love that one. And then don't you have a Nickelodeon one too?
We have
You
a
got Nickelodeon.
Wu-Tang
Even the Wu-Tang, they're not safe. We took the Wu-Tang's logo too. Burger King, watch out. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
Jeez.
That's right.
You should do a Wendy's one, but with Danielle's
do a-
face as the Wendy.
I want to do a White Castle one because I like.
I do that.
White Castle actually got back to us.
Really?
Yeah,
Every White Castle?
yeah.
Yeah,
I wish we were
tweeted-
sponsored by White Castle. That'd be cool.
we
Wait,
tweeted
what did
them.
they say? Like, what did they come back to you with?
What did they say, Geek? I forgot.
They said, "Do burgers and wrestling go together?" And they go, "Absolutely."
I don't
Like good guys and bad guys and body slams or something like that.
Taco Bell has been ignoring me for years. Every few months, I'll get in my Taco Bell. You know, get hungry for some Taco Bell, and I'll get upset all over again. And I'll tweet them, telling them that their beefy Frito burrito should be called the Bafrito. And I have been ignored for years. I'm very upset about this.
I love that both of us get irrationally angry at things for no reason.
Usually Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell.
We were trying to get Wendy's to respond to our Lance tweeted at them, and they usually tweet at everybody. They
Yeah,
didn't.
Wendy's loves wrestling.
I'm like, what?
The
What the
heck?
heck?
What?
Wendy's? We're too little. Lance,
They
we're the-
used to make like ketchup art over like wrestlers.
No,
What?
that's Arby.
That was Arby's.
Oh,
Okay.
Arby.
Oh, there you go. Try it.
When you have a moment when we're done with the show and you're doing whatever, look up hot drinks by Wendy's. So Wendy's used to do these rap videos to train their guys on how to pour.
Oh, I've seen this.
I know, I sent it to you, Brady. And they do one for chili, they do one for hot drinks, and they do one for burgers. But hot drinks is definitely the best one. Like, you'll be bumping. You're like, oh,
yeah, that shit's hilarious.
They're training videos on how to like pour the coffee properly and make hot cocoa. They are phenomenal because Wendy's kills it. I wish they still did that. You gotta look it up.
Crazy.
Because Wendy's is the best.
Yeah, we try. You know what you should try, Joe? What's that place? The Young Bucks always tweet at.
Oh, you talking about KFC?
No, not KFC.
Isn't KFC like their favorite food in Japan?
No, that's TGI Fridays.
Fridays, that's what they were saying? Okay, I remember something weird. They were like, this is our favorite Japanese restaurant. And it's like...
They sound like bad people.
Well,
it's
they are
like,
the Young Bucks.
I forgot the name.
tweet at?
It's like a stop. It's like a truck stop.
That sounds
You know,
terrible.
it's a restaurant.
A
You know
truck stop?
Wait, they
No.
tweet at like a truck stop bathroom?
No,
Whoa.
no. What is it called? What is it called? It's like a breakfast place. The restaurant.
Wingstop?
Not Wingstop.
I like One Stop.
Yeah, that would be hilarious if Young Bucks just started like, coming out to the ring with Wingstop.
Brady, I like that you are doing this guessing game and naming these random things.
Just wait. It's something I do. Like that.
I don't know who they tweet at. Now I want to know.
Well, yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
What was the first All Out? Like there was a match that was sponsored by them. They're friends of the Elite.
In and out?
It's
No,
no.
it's not out.
No.
I don't know. This is gonna annoy me now. I'm gonna have to do some research.
Wait, I thought the Young Bucks don't even tweet anything except for new
They-
bio.
Yeah,
They
but
tweeted-
this is a
They
while.
tweeted at a restaurant on and then they get back to them all the time.
All right, well, I just want
I
to
mean,
tell
it's
myself that
super
it's
fun.
Wingstop because that's funny.
Just remember, Geek, we're the little guy. That's why no one tweets at us.
I don't
Exactly.
think
We're the,
Twitter's hard, man. Twitter's
Yeah.
hard.
Twitter.
actually,
Twitter,
YouTube,
you have to
YouTube's
constantly
hard.
tweet stuff. It's hard
YouTube's-
and annoying.
YouTube's hard for us.
Yeah, Twitter is rough. I just get frustrated and I'm like, I don't care anymore.
We somehow got blocked by Goldust, and we don't have an idea.
What?
How? Yeah. Like, you're trying to get, like, retweets and noticed, and somehow you get blocked. You don't even realize it until, like, legit. I don't even know when we ever tweeted Goldust, so I'm not sure,
Never. I don't think we ever tweeted him.
Yeah.
And then he blocked us. And then Drunk Uncle Mike.
Mike?
Uncle Dave.
Drunk Uncle Dave.
I'm so used to hating Mike so much that I'm just like, Mike.
Right.
Drunk Uncle Dave blocked us too.
Well, after we realized we were blocked by a wrestler we like Goldust, we're like, all right, well, then someone like Dave Meltzer better block us quick. Let's make that happen.
We're still aiming for JBL. JBL is the next one.
Oh yeah, please. If he came on this podcast, Geek would be legit like, Joe, stop, Joe, stop, Joe,
Why you
stop.
be mean to him?
I don't want.
Oh, JBL.
Yeah.
I would like to hear his stories.
I always
on the
thought
road.
JBL was better than like I think he was just good at playing the heel, and he probably was like an asshole, but we're all a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole at all.
Geek would beg to differ about me.
I would say no to JBL. Joe may say yes. I'll say no.
I would want to have him on the podcast so me and him could go at it the whole
You know what it was?
time.
I love the APA so much, and like.
Yeah,
I think Ron Simmons is so awesome, and Ron Simmons loves JBL so much. So, like, by the transitive property, I love JBL a little bit.
you love everyone too much.
I just said a little bit. I can't love him a little bit. That's too much.
No, it's way too much. You love everybody. You love everybody.
Bullshit.
Who do you hate? You name like one person over and over again that you hate in wrestling.
Who do I hate?
You hate Brie Bella. That's the only
Well,
person
yeah,
that you
definitely
hate.
hate Brie Bella.
Everybody hates Brie and Nikki.
Like I name like 50 people I hate, and you're just like,
Because you're salty.
This is great.
I'm like, fuck this guy, and you're like, no, he's great. I'm like, fuck him. He saved a woman from a burning building. I don't care. Fuck him.
Oh yeah, who was that? Fucking who was that? That's right.
God,
She
this
hates
is
Chris
great.
Masters. I'm like, this guy fucking
I hate
saved
Chris
him.
Masters.
Geek.
I hate
Geek,
Cole
high five.
Cabana. I hate Cole Cabana.
Wrong hand, Geek. You're doing it wrong.
That's what
I
he
can't
Geek,
do it
high
right.
five.
I hate. Who else
Other
do I hate?
hand, Geek. There you go. There you go. There you go, Geek. Yes. Good.
Oh no,
Thank
Brady, we would have to do it. Can you do it, Brady? The other way.
Wait.
No, go across your body. Yep, like that.
Got you.
Yeah, your turn, Geek. Your
Wrestling.
turn.
Oh,
Joe
man,
got the
sorry.
guess. Good job. Thanks, Joe.
There you go,
Yeah.
there you go.
No, it is a bit. It took a little time to figure it out. Like, okay,
See,
It's reversed. It's reversed. There you
I'm
go.
the one that always gets the guests on this podcast, so yeah, this is great.
Yay. Oh, because we're talking about wrestling.
Sometimes
Brady
Geek
loves
gets the guess.
everybody. Brady's like,
Sometimes-
I love every wrestler, no matter who they are.
I love a lot of wrestlers. I don't love every wrestler.
I hate three. I hate at the top of my head. Yeah.
You hate Jeff Hardy.
I hate Jeff Hardy.
You don't like Jeff
I think
Hardy.
he's overrated. I like Matt much more. Even before Broken Matt, I think Jeff Hardy's overrated.
I agree with that a little bit.
Hot sauce, man. Hot sauce sucks.
Yeah, hot sauce is the worst. I don't like hot sauce.
Yeah, you don't like hot sauce. Hot sauce sucks. He sucks. Is he still champ in ROH? Who are the
Probably.
tag champs in ROH? He sucks. All right, sorry guys.
It's okay.
I haven't watched ROH since they became mainstream.
They used to go to Hammerstein all the time, so we always went because the tickets were cheap and like we always got
They
by
stopped going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss ROH and Hammerstein.
Yeah, I miss
Yeah.
ROH and Hammerstein too.
When
I miss wrestling in Hammerstein. I'll see anybody.
When ROH comes back and they do something in one of the places they always have, like Hammerstein or one that they had that we went to that time.
We do Terminal 5 sometimes, which I don't
No,
like.
that's horrible. I'm never going back to that place.
Terminal 5
ever.
sucks.
Ever. I'm never going back to that place ever. Because you know why? Because they have obstructive views everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, that place sucks. I saw who did I see there? I saw Killswitch there, but I was like up. But if you're not up, like you have terrible seats.
Yeah.
Chris Dickinson and Homicide are currently the tag champs of ROH.
Nice.
Violence Unlimited since July 11th.
Chris Dirty Dickinson. I miss him and what was Jaka?
Jaka, yeah.
I
Jaka
miss him.
wrestled without shoes though, and you know how I feel about people wrestling without shoes.
Yeah.
Very, very unsafe practice.
I have a friend that doesn't wear shoes and it creeps me out.
When he wrestles?
No, he walks around no shoes on. It's
He
creepy.
sounds like a
Wait,
bad
like in
person.
life?
Yeah.
He sounds
He
like
don't live in New York. I know he wouldn't do that shit in New York City.
He does live in upstate New York. He doesn't wear
No
shoes.
fucking way.
He lives in upstate. He said upstate New York. That's
Oh, upstate.
Yeah,
All right, that don't count.
it's kind of scary.
He got a
came
lot of
in-
grass out there and shit. He's probably
There's
fine.
sidewalks and concrete. It's-
Yeah, but you can't be walking around NYC like New York and that. Like
Nah,
you
bro,
did.
your foot will get an STD.
He
Yeah,
walked
and
around
then they
Yankee
fall off.
Stadium without shoes on. So, ugh.
They let him in like that?
Yeah, he didn't say anything to me at Yankee Stadium. Not a thing.
I
didn't
love
wear
Matt
shoes.
Riddle, but I hate that he doesn't wear shoes. Like, I hate the whole Riddle wrestling barefoot thing.
I hate it. I think it's gross.
I wish Riddle would just be going back to beating people up instead of being the arcade bro thing.
I like Arcade Bro.
I like Arcade Bro, too.
Everybody
I like-
loves it, and I'm like, I just hate it. I
Why
just
do you
want him
hate
to
it?
go-
I like it.
I just want him to go back to being a single wrestler. You know?
All right, fair enough. But I like it. I think it's doing well for both of them.
I think there's a lot of singles wrestlers that aren't really doing anything now. So at this point, if
Right.
forming up with the tag team gets him the tag belts, gets him a relevant storyline with right now he's working with AJ, he's working with Randy. So, and like, I don't think they were close to getting him a WWE championship shot or Universal or any of that. So this is a perfect thing for him to do right now. After a U.S. championship run, give him a tag team run with a future Hall of Famer, build up that legacy, and then eventually he'll get the singles run back.
And then he'll get his shoes back.
I doubt it.
So it's Randy.
Ever so
and,
spiffy, why do you want combat boots so much? Is there something you need to tell us? Combat boots. But
Right.
what do you need combat boots for? Next, she'll be buying her army pants, and she'll be like wearing like gothic stuff, talking with the black emo stuff. Oh, I like combat boots. Oh, everybody's mean to me.
You can wear combat boots when you wrestle. I would prefer any type of shoe, even a
He
slipper.
doesn't wrestle.
Like Sergeant Slaughter. She'll look like Sergeant Slaughter.
That's
That's what I
fine.
say.
I would wear rollies, roll away from my opponent. They never catch me.
You mean Heelys?
No, I would make special ones called rollies.
Good save, Brady. Good save.
Wasn't there a wrestler that used to wear rollies? The get you. I said the name.
I love it.
The
I
first
love it.
name.
Respect.
You got there. You stuck in my head.
Yo, you would have to
Got-
come into. They see me rolling. They hate it. You have to.
It would have to be the Weird Al Yankovic version.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
Of course, naturally. It would
I
have to
met
be
Weird
that.
Al. I met Weird Al when I was like in my teen years.
Did you really? That's dope.
Oh, I met him when I in Nassau County at the mall, the big mall over there.
That's
We went there and he was. This is dating me, being myself. I met him when they still had CDs and it was an autograph signing. So I got the cover signed and they gave you like this big record flat cover with this picture from Bad Hair Day.
That's awesome.
And I was so nervous. I was like, "Here, Mr. Weird Al, here." And he was just like, "Hey, thank you. You okay?" And I'm like, I'm nervous. He's like, "Stop. What's your name?" I'm like, my name's Joe." He's like, "Joe, stop shaking. You're making me nervous."
Oh man, you don't want to make Weird Al nervous.
And the Weird Al voice. Oh my God.
You made Weird Al nervous too?
Yeah, it made. I guess maybe he was being the character of the creepy Weird Al.
So
Like you.
Who were you most nervous to meet out of any wrestler you've ever met?
Ooh,
good question.
Rey Mysterio.
Really?
Yes. 'Cause he's my hero in the ring.
Rey
My lucha
Mysterio
hero.
is your hero?
In the ring, yeah. Lucha.
How do you feel when he wears the Joker outfit that makes him look like Doink?
I'm kind of bad. Kind of think that's
like
silly.
very upset. I always look at him and I'm like, you look so dumb. Like
I like the Batman one.
It's okay.
I like the Batman one better.
Did Penta do the Joker one too?
Yeah, but his looks much better.
Yeah.
I have to say. Yeah. What about you?
Me? All of them. All the wrestlers.
All of them you get nervous?
Yeah.
Really?
All of them. Yeah.
Brady, what about you? I don't think I've ever asked you this question.
I don't know if I've ever. I don't really get. I mean, all right, okay. I'll tell them this. You already know the story.
Yeah, I do.
My fucking favorite. So it's the only time I just counts as being nervous. So I was at Dolph Ziggler's comedy show, right in the city. He was at Caroline's.
I love this shit. I love this story.
And so I go into the bathroom, and in the bathroom there's three guys. First person I notice is Sam Roberts. Then I see Mark Henry, and then in the urinal, like in the stall, is Pat McAfee, and Pat McAfee is drunk and he's trying to take a piss, and Mark Henry is like rushing him to take a piss. And so while this is happening, I am trying to wash my hands. And I'm back and forth, my hands under the sink, and I'm trying to get the stream going, and nothing's happening. And I'm like I'm watching this happen in the mirror, and it's hilarious, but I'm dealing with this situation, and the last thing I want is for Mark Henry to turn around and for like this to be a thing.
Judge you.
Yeah, you don't want to be judged in the bathroom by Mark Henry. The world's going So I'm getting desperate, and I notice that Sam Roberts is kind of looking at me. So I just look at him, and I'm like, "Bro, like, does this work? Did it work for you?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. You got to press the button." So so I press the button. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then at that moment, I realized Mark Henry saw the whole fucking thing, and Mark Henry says, "Damn, that was the most comedy I've seen all night."
Oh God.
So yeah, that's the only time I've been slightly nervous is I'm trying to use the goddamn sink while Pat McAfee.
Embarrassed, but it's a good story.
No, it's a solid story.
It is a solid story. I like it.
It's funny as hell that Geek says he's nervous, yet we're 81 episodes deep and we've met so many wrestlers by doing this podcast. And
yeah,
he's
but like
doing
doing this is a little bit different. I mean, I get nervous when we interview wrestlers, but like meeting them in person is awkward because like, especially if you're like waiting in line and it's like a time limit thing and you're like, okay, I have to remember what to say to them. If I'm getting them to sign something, I got to make sure this is out because I know they can only have a small amount of time meeting me and blah, 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 and like you get like flustered.
Yes, but you know what? I'm so proud of Geek because we're in college. He was such like, nervous, doesn't want to talk to anybody. I got him out of his shell. I was like that jalapeno popper that you find in the middle of a thing of French fries. You also, woo, come on, Geek, let's hang out.
That's like you, Brady. You never talk.
Let's talk.
Exactly, man. Thank you, Danielle, for breaking me out of
Joe
my
was actually telling me, he's like, dude, you got the winner of the main event 2 or 3 weeks ago for an interview. That's so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Even though he went at me on the promo on the interview and called me a peasant, and then if you saw on the Instagram, I went promo on him on Saturday after the show. I was like, peasant, pretty
Brady,
boy.
can I call you a peasant?
His
Yeah.
name's Pretty Boy.
I'm gonna start calling you a peasant, Brady.
I
How
went
dare you.
off.
I'm gonna start calling-
You call me a ninny all the time. I
You
was like, you call me a fucking ninny every other day.
are a
I'd be like,
ninny.
hey, did you do this? Shut up, you ninny.
I knew he was joking because he was doing his character, but I had to go back at him.
Yeah,
And I was cleaning my room, so my background that I normally have behind me was in the lot, like the back of my basement. So I walked over and just put the phone like this, and I was like, "So, pretty boy, more like little boy." It says if you, Johnny Collins has the voice of a child. He sounds like
Mickey
this
Mouse.
when he talks. Mickey Mouse. He sounds like Mickey Mouse.
you just
Yeah.
sounded like Judge Doom when he turns into a toon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah.
And I killed your brother.
Oh yeah. Oh God. You know what's funny? I talk about that movie at work, and all the people I work with, they're not of the age of Roger Rabbit, and they're like, and I'm
That
like,
sounds terrible.
you don't know freaking Roger Rabbit? That was like the best movie. Had the best scene with the I'm bouncing off the walls.
Next time you
that-
watch that movie, when the train comes through at the end, pause it and like look at in all the windows. All the cartoon characters are killing each other. They're
What?
shooting each other. One's hanging. Another woman is stabbing it.
What?
Yeah, I found this fun fact, and then I watched it. And yeah, if you pause the train when it's going through, they're killing each other.
Oh shit.
It's wild.
Geek. There you go.
Wild. Fun
That's
fact.
cool.
You're welcome.
That's
really
fun.
Fun fact that only Danielle knew prior to this moment.
You know
Is
me
that-
in movies. I
Is
always
that your microphone? Is that your microphone right there?
yeah.
See, I feel so unprofessional today. I usually have my microphone that's hanging
Brady
here.
doesn't even have a fucking microphone. He doesn't care.
My-
I have somewhat of a microphone. This is my microphone.
I have a microphone. I used to just talk with him in front, but now I have it over here because I like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on? What are your memories from Daphne on that tragic loss from yesterday?
Oh, dude. That's just so. That's a heartbreaking one too. Because I was talking to a wrestler yesterday who was telling me how, and this was like off the air, but he was just telling me how he got a text from his trainer, who I think was a mutual friend of him and Daphne, and was like, "Hey, dude, can you please reach out to Daphne? Let her know you love her. Let her know she's loved. Like she could really use the support right now." And so like he did, and so like everything that I heard was that was essentially happening throughout the entire wrestling industry. We're just like every wrestler who's a wrestler or who's been a part of this industry was getting calls to like, listen, she's in need. Let's shower her with support right now. And unfortunately, I guess the shower hit her a little too late. But man, what a sad loss.
I heard she was like a doll, like a sweetheart. Like if you met her,
Yeah.
like she had the biggest heart. Like she'll like hug you, talk to you, like. And I heard some funny stories. Like she's so like from New Jack. Anytime her and New Jack would see each other, she would yell his name from across the room, like and come running at him. And New Jack's like, I love that girl. I love her. She was so cool.
Yeah, man, she was a sweetheart. And the same way where I was in AEW, we're watching like certain legends kind of get to get another shot at their career and kind of help the younger guns, and Arn Anderson, Jake the Snake being relevant, the list goes on and on. That's kind of how I felt when Daphne was in Impact. It kind of felt like a legend getting her due and giving back to the business and helping women and men and just a company. And so young too, still.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
young. And just like the outpour on Twitter yesterday of everybody talking to her, talking about her, people you didn't even think would know her, knew her, and like would say all these kind words. It's really sad.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I actually, if I felt it was the geek, I was like, I actually sent her our little letter that we always send to the fans, the guests, and I was like, geek, it's hard to see that, sad to see she passed. And I'm like, I would have loved to have her come on the podcast to tell her stories, but then
Yeah, of course.
today I probably would have been like, oh my God, even more of a, oh my goodness that I am right now about Daphne. It's like, she like her character like will live on forever because like so many stuff she's done in the business, like most of the time you can't even like, it's like so many things she's done like
Yeah.
to help certain wrestlers.
Yeah, it's just sad. It's a sad situation.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
did you either of you guys watch the NWA pay-per-view with the all female
Empower?
pay-per-view? Empower, yeah,
I
Empower.
watched some of it.
Empower was dope, man. Yeah, I loved Empower. Empower was cool. And you know what it is? It's one of those things also. Something Empower does is it opens a wrestling fan. It'll open their eyes to how many talented women's wrestlers there are across wrestling. Because it was an NWA show, but it wasn't just an NWA show. You had women from all the companies other than WWE. You had women that aren't even in companies, like every women's wrestler. And Danielle and I, we used to go to the Shine shows whenever they would come to...
I do Shimmer. I go to Shimmer in Chicago a lot. I've been to numerous ones of those.
Yeah, so we love all women's wrestling shows.
Oh,
It's a rare thing to see, like on pay-per-view or on TV, but like we've been to those live shows. We love that kind of stuff. So I do love that now at this point where Mickie James has a lot of steam because she's off WWE and her garbage bag full of stuff. So now like that, them bringing that to this, I just love the amount of eyes that were on women's wrestlers who their names weren't that known, and they should be.
Like
there's a lot more that should have been on that show.
Jesse James, she's coming on her podcast in October. Jesse James? No. She's transgendered. Oh my God, it's horrible to say that. I apologize if anybody got offended.
I mean, is that horrible? Isn't that what it is?
Some people would say transgendered. Some people would say tranny. Like, I don't hate to say that stuff because that's
tranny.
That's probably wrong. Yeah,
that
one.
Tranny would get the apology.
Transgender. Sorry, but say transgendered. And then she was at the pay-per-view and she had the manager, and I was like, wow, that's cool. They brought her to that pay-per-view and she'll be on our podcast. Awesome. We had Slamovich also came on our podcast too, and she was at the pay-per-view. She was in the Battle Royal. Yeah. Slamovich.
Masha.
And Masha Slamovich. She seemed so tired that day. The day she did an interview with us, we were like, she is tired. She is quiet.
With the recent WWE releases, I think it's fun to like watch what the wrestlers do and just kind of, what WWE didn't know they had. And you look at Deonna Purrazzo, and it's like, you see the face Danielle makes. That's Deanna's on the list. Danielle don't like her too much, but like her or don't like her, look at what WWE didn't have place for her in NXT. Like they left her on the bench in NXT. She's a belt collector now. Every company is trying to get their hands on her. And so like watching her, on the show and just watching her continue. Chelsea Green, like WWE didn't have a place for an NXT SmackDown. They didn't want to wait for her to recover. And we see her once again. She's now working for multiple companies. She's now on her like you don't need to sign a contract with one company anymore. You can make your name as big as you want to be. And so I love watching the women shine here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And Deonna wrestling Melina was cool. I'm a big Melina mark. I'm just like happy to see her back and giving back to the business. So yeah, watching them get it on was cool.
You love Melina.
Two of the people that are coming on our podcast actually were the photographers on the stage.
Nice.
Cool.
Who was Ella J, Wrestling Gal podcast, and her friend that's actually like a
Samiri, right?
Would you say Samiri?
Yeah, Samiri, yeah.
Samiri, her friend, that'll coming on our podcast, I think in October. Yeah, in October.
That's cool. We're trying to get our friend M2J to be more involved in the wrestling community with pictures because he's very well known with like Shimmer and Shine and all of them with taking photos and like I'm like, dude, you need to start making money off of this and doing this for a living.
It's sort of a cool thing when you get a lot of my friends are like, oh, you get more female guests, and Geek's like, oh, Geek would say this, oh, Joe, you always get the female wrestlers. I feel by having more female wrestlers as guests than men is because I have no problem with the men wrestlers, but I feel that women's wrestling doesn't get the respect it deserves.
Right.
So
like,
you're absolutely. Totally.
It doesn't. It gets a lot of flack.
Used to be a pee break for everybody.
Yeah. It was like a joke, bra and penny match.
Wrestling. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Every match was a bra and panties match, or like
like a Gigi pillow fight on Raw.
And there's so many women's wrestlers like a Lufisto, who the casual wrestling fan doesn't know her name, but like to us, she's a legend. To us, we don't know why she's not on television. Like, so there's so many, even like Allison Kay. I almost called her Sienna, but like
Allison Kay, pinkies up.
Yeah, and like not everyone knows that. Like not everyone knows of her and of what she can bring to the table. So once again, I love that this show kind of puts these women's on the board. And who knows, maybe we'll look into AEW Dark and we'll see her on there, or Impact will bring her in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, so yeah, I just love the fact that the walls are gone, and every company's show is an opportunity for different wrestlers to kind of come on and show.
I kind of like the fact that all the companies want to work together, except for WWE.
Right.
Everybody's canoodling.
Yeah.
They're like the company that says, we're too big for you guys. Oh yeah, we're all going to work together.
Right.
It's like some people won't watch. Some people don't watch Impact, let's say, but they watch AEW. So you have that. Come on. Some people don't watch either, and they're like, I only watch NWA. I only watch New Japan. I only watch all this stuff. So they get to see these people because they were bouncing around from different companies, and it's really awesome.
And it's the best way to kind of wrangle those fans that are only going to watch Impact, but then when they realize that all ego Ethan Page, they loved watching him on Impact, but now he's in AEW, you know, or somebody from AEW or New Japan show up in Impact. So it's like it just gives you more reason to tune into wrestling everywhere you can find it, and it's on 5 nights a week.
Right.
Yeah. I like that. Also, I'm a huge New Japan fan. That's like
New Japan's
my
fantastic.
thing right there.
He's the king. He's like in this podcast. He's like, I love Japanese wrestling. Like, I think it's cool, but he's the big
Wrestle Kingdom. You gotta put Wrestle Kingdom on that bucket list and cross it off.
There you go.
I'm definitely one.
I'm the
that's
old
like
school
my
guy.
WrestleMania right
I always
there.
Wrestle Kingdom. Which one was it, Brady? 12?
I wasn't there, so how would I?
I know you would know which one because Jericho was there. Jericho wrestled Kenny Omega. I forgot. Was that 12? I think it was 12.
That was the one with Okada and Naito.
That was the one with Okada and Naito. Yeah, we went to that one. Well, I went to that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brady.
Although Naito didn't win, though.
Naito's a fucking bet. Well, I love Okada. I fucking love Okada. I like Mark so hard.
Everybody loves Okada.
Okada's the best. Anytime him and Kenny were in the ring, I was like, fuck Kenny. I was like, Okada. I love Okada.
I love Tanahashi. Tanahashi's like a genius in the ring, man.
Tanahashi's good too.
They're all crazy out there.
They're so fucking talented.
I just think it's funny. Everyone, when that 6 and 7 star match happened, everyone's like, "Look how good Kenny looks! Look how good Kenny looks!" I'm like, half of it's Okada too. He's the best, right?
Yeah.
It's like Okada's the one doing it, man. Like Okada's fucking fire. Ugh, I love Okada.
When we were
Jamie Lynn, that's the name of the person, the wrestler.
Jamie Lynn.
Jamie Lynn, yes. Jamie Lynn's a beast. Like, she does some hardcore matches that you're like, she's like, I'll send you. She did a clip with a female wrestler she wrestled, and she's like, Mike, she did a clip with her spot where that she had her in a shopping cart and she pushed her off the set in a shopping cart.
That's awesome.
I was like, can you? I'm like, Jamie Lynn, can you send me that clip? She's like, oh, sorry, dudes at ringside, that's not my clip. That's I can't remember.
Unicorns?
No, I can't remember
they have everything.
I can't remember the name of the female wrestler that she wrestled that night, and she's another hardcore chick. Kennedy Copeland.
Oh, okay.
And she said, you got to talk to Kennedy about that. I was like, all right. But then the thing is, they put the Jackass song in the, I guess Kennedy did it. She put that. And I was like, is there, I asked her, but she looked at it, but she never wrote anything back. I was like, Kennedy, can you possibly maybe send us that clip of you getting pushed off the stage? We would like it. Is there any way it's without the Jackass theme? But you didn't say anything back. I was like, because we love posting clips of wrestlers on our podcast to get their name and their pictures out there. Yeah. That's the best part of it. Yeah, Kennedy's crazy. Look her up, Kennedy Copeland. She's crazy.
Back to Empower real quick. I want to talk about I guess the official retirement of Awesome Kong.
Oh yeah,
Kong, my girl.
That was a cool moment. Like it was one of those things where a lot of times wrestlers kind of silently ride off into the sunset. And Kong, I kind of thought we had seen it already. Like she returned a couple times, nothing really happened. We had seen her do great acting with Glow. You kind of wonder maybe she'll go down that road and continue acting. So in my mind, I didn't know if we were ever actually going to see the Awesome Kong again. So, getting her to come out, lay a quick beat down, say her goodbyes emotionally with Gail Kim, that was special. That was cool to see. And it was a cool moment to have on the show. I think it really added to the quality of like what you got overall from a viewing experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally true.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
and Kong is a legend in the business. Like, I don't know if like most fans would only know her as Karma if they only were watching her on WWE. But
that would make me sad to think
That would
someone
make
only
me
knew of
super
her.
sad because we didn't even get to see her capabilities.
Seriously.
I
Like,
wanted her to come back and destroy the twins. I'm sorry.
If you only know her for one thing that's not her amazing wrestling career, it better be beating up Bubba the Love Sponge. That should get her like the Hall of Fame nod in every single Hall of Fame there ever was.
And on Glow.
Right, of course.
Like, I know her from being Awesome Kong, but I'm saying there's some fans that only watch one thing, and that's it.
Those are
And that's
stingy.
kind of silly. Those are the silly fans. You know what I
Those are
mean?
silly. Yeah,
Before she was Awesome Kong, she was a Ring of Honor for a little bit.
It's weird to me too that wrestling fans are like that, because it's like if you like wrestling, like if I like comedy, like think back in the day, like did people who watched Friends make fun of people who watched Seinfeld? Like no, you probably just watched both fucking shows because they're both.
That's
fucking
inaccurate
funny.
comment. That is a completely inaccurate comment.
You don't watch this. People that watch Friends really did beef with
Well,
people.
first of
who
all, I
watch
hate
Seinfeld?
both those shows. But second of all, Friends and Seinfeld people were at like war with each other.
So this is the real thing.
Like,
Really?
that's a real. Yeah, that's a real thing.
What?
Dude, I remember when I used to work in a movie store, people would come in to buy Friends and Seinfeld, and they used to like yell at each other like who had better.
Right.
And I was just like,
It's
That's like the WWE fans and the AEW fans. I'm like, geez, you can watch both. This is great.
why can't we watch everything?
Well, Danielle, you're a fan of boy band music. Why can't you enjoy NSYNC as well as Backstreet?
I can't do it. I have to love Backstreet Boys because they're the one
So-
and only.
so she's sitting in the corner with her earphones on, singing that. Give me the reason.
Well, not give me the reason. It's show me the meaning.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Jesus.
this is what I get.
Fun of me, do it properly.
You sitting in the corner crying, like,
The heels turn on me, Joe. It's every episode. The heels always turn on Joe.
yeah.
No,
I guess we meet no hugs for
I'm
Joe.
not gonna lie, I jam out to some NSYNC songs, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a
No, she changes the lyrics and turns it into Against NSYNC. Like she turns NSYNC songs. Well, what is that song, Daniel? How does it go?
Which one?
Something dun dun dun. NSYNC has got no flow.
Oh no! Oh, wow, you just brought it back to when we were in high school.
I remember you doing that shit.
Hey, NSYNC, and I'd be like, NSYNC has got to go, and I used to sing that.
Yeah, it's like she sings an NSYNC song, but against NSYNC. It's like this makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
So, Geek, if I went to the AEW shoot, I wouldn't get a hug or a high five from Danielle. I'll get hit by the purse. Be like, you changed my style. Wham!
I don't carry a purse.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wear
about
a
to say,
backpack.
Daniel with a purse.
80s style.
I carry a
I'm going
purse.
like 80s heel. She'll hit me with the purse with the
You might
brick in
get
it.
hit with an empty beer can.
Danielle definitely does not
So-
carry a purse. I have a fanny pack most of the time. I do
Heel
not
move.
carry a purse.
So
Yeah.
going back to the All Out,
Yeah.
what I said was the Kenny Omega and Christian Cage match. Kenny's gonna win, okay?
Right.
Right.
But the lights go out and Jay White is there.
Ooh.
He was saying that.
I'm calling it right.
So you know what would be interesting about that, and that would be dope. But like Jay White he's been appearing on Impact for like the past like month or
He's going to
so.
appear in AEW.
Right.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you, but for me, I'm surprised that him showing up in Impact hasn't really been a bigger deal. Like I thought it would be a bigger deal. He showed up and he indoctrined Chris Bay, an Impact wrestler, into the Bullet Club.
That's because
This-
people don't know who Jay White is.
Right.
I know who Jay White is.
We know who Jay White is, but a lot of people don't.
The
Right,
American
a lot of
fans don't
casual
pay
wrestling
attention to that
fans don't.
stuff.
But I feel like if like your scenario happened, like if he did, and when he does eventually show up in AEW, I do think it's going to be like a big deal. Like people are going to be like, oh shit, because we're going to get our Civil War, which is essentially what they're giving us in Impact, at least teasing towards it. But once again, I just feel like I'm wondering why that doesn't seem to push the needle. But I do feel like if it happened on Wednesday nights, that needle would move and it would take away the take over the headlines.
Because they're going to set up for Bound for Glory. And that's going to push the Bound for Glory, Jay White, Kenny Omega.
I don't want to see Jay White versus.
Because they did say New Japan was going to be involved in Bound for Glory, so.
Interesting.
So I'm calling it right now. Jay White shows up at All Out to push for.
So we're just going to have a lot of people show up?
Well, no, you know who's going to show up? It's going to be the Gorillas of Destiny.
Oh,
Yep.
If the Gorillas of Destiny show up, I will fucking lose my mind.
Yeah.
So
They're going to come for the Young Bucks, aren't they?
No, they're going to come for the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
Good brothers. That's important.
Yeah.
Would you form? I know the Bullet Club's already like in some promotions and Impact and stuff like that, but would you let them come to AEW, or just you let them stay in Impact?
I don't know if you are aware, we don't actually have any authority when it comes to AEW. We can't.
Whoa, wait, we don't?
I got fired yesterday, so maybe.
Obviously, we don't because they treat their women's fucking wrestlers like shit.
Who?
I was running that shit, it'd be much better. You know how I feel about AEW and their women's division. You know how I feel.
But
We became friends again, Geek. Daniel became friends again.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. Would we? Yeah, I mean, why not?
No, yeah, I'm all game for that. The canoodling for me is the big plus. Like I think the biggest advantage, like it was like last week, Charlotte Flair was cutting a promo on Raw, and it was a promo about how she dominates and she's the best and she's the opportunity and no one can touch her. And you're listening to her and you're like, wow, like what she's saying really isn't a lie. Like she has beat everyone, she has dominated. And in your head, you're like, it should set up for like a surprise, like opponent, but who could possibly come out? WWE couldn't get like, they couldn't get like
one they should get.
Danielle, who am I thinking of?
Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, like they could. like that would be like the only thing where all of a sudden a big moment because Charlotte Flair is talking about it and then she comes out, but WWE wouldn't do that. In Impact or in AEW or in NWA or in New Japan or even in ROH, like you never actually know. Any one of their dominant champions can be talking. Like I'm sure one of these days Britt Baker's going to cut a promo and out comes Deonna Purrazzo. You know what I mean?
That's
like
what I want to see.
And the fact that these guys are working together, but not every week, is just it gives us that level of unpredictability. We never really know who's going to come. Like you said, Jay White. And the fact is, I agree with you. Eventually, Jay White will come. We don't know when, we don't know how, but eventually it will happen.
Right. Oh no, I definitely agree with that. It's just I don't think Jay White has enough pop for it to actually people to actually care him showing up.
No, I think the COVID break that New Japan had to take just let his momentum sit. But I still do think that the OG Bullet Club over in New Japan's got a lot of stank to bring. And
I want that. Oh yeah.
So yeah, maybe not Jay White on his own. You bring Jay White with the GOD. Bullet Club coming in strong,
and not necessarily the Bullet Club with AEW. They're just saying you guys keep repping AEW, but you keep repping Bullet Club, and that's not how it works.
Right? Exactly. Like I think it was Carl Anderson referred to them as Bullet Club the other week, and that was what kind of started the whole Civil War over on New Japan side.
Because we still never got the Young Bucks and God. That's why I'm saying it.
Right.
That match they started it, and the Young Bucks said, "We're out of here. We're starting AEW."
Yep.
So we never got that. We never got that full match though that we were supposed to get.
So would you have the big, like, I think you said with the Bullet Club, have the lights go out and the whole Bullet Club be surrounding the ring, go after like Kenny and all those guys like that? That would be, they're all in the ring, the older members that got kicked out, and they say something bad about the Bullet Club and lights go out and all the Japanese Bullet Club members would be surrounding the ring like, what?
I don't think they're all there though.
Like if the ones that are able to travel to the States, like the Gorillas of Destiny and other ones like that, that's what I would do.
to end the AEW
I think
pay-per-view.
El Fantasma is back in Japan, to be honest.
They did have a decent amount of the roster over in what was it, California, that they did the last New Japan show. Like, so there's definitely something to that. Like, I'm sure they if they wanted to, they could easily hit us with a big old OGBC surprise.
Or they're gonna pull something stupid and have like Chris Bebe come out.
Why is that stupid?
Because like nobody cares about Chris Bebe.
Speaking of Bebe, what if Adam Cole comes out?
Yeah, that's the thing everybody keeps saying.
I guess.
Adam Cole.
I mean, he's able to.
Is that gonna,
He's
or
allowed
they're going
to,
to say
right?
that for New York?
That would be awesome. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. But yeah, Adam Cole's a free agent. He can go wherever he pleases right now.
And then they're also having that. I don't think Tanahashi's going to show up because I think Tanahashi and Ibushi is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tanahashi and Ibushi tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Who's John Moxley wrestling?
tomorrow it's Kojima.
Oh, I thought it was someone else.
You know what? We might get a surprise because Andrade doesn't have an opponent anymore.
Oh yeah, it's not Pac anymore, right?
Right.
What his name is?
So with Andrade, they could easily have, like, Sammy Guevara teased on Twitter that he wanted to get that spot. They could do something like that, or they could have like a surprise person come in. You never know.
It's gonna be Ric Flair.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I got this. And his robe all like with the suit shirt underneath it. I got this, guys.
Oh.
No, Rick, don't do that. Grandpa, Grandpa,
I
Grandpa,
know
no.
you're going to disagree with me, but how far do you see Charlotte Flair being AEW?
How far we see what?
We see Charlotte Flair in AEW.
Oh, when did she go to AEW? Not yet.
Yeah.
I think it's more possible than WWE thinks it is. I wouldn't necessarily talk about it as if it's a guaranteed fact, but I do think WWE's put them in a real dangerous spot by giving her the world. Like, eventually, what else does she have to accomplish?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
who
Not
else
like
is there
Kenny
to
Omega.
beat?
Kenny Omega did everything. What else is he gonna do?
Like, is she really gonna
unless-
hang around so they can give her the belt like 6 more fucking times? Like,
She's gonna have to fight Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Who was it that we just had said that Charlotte Flair is going to finally win a men's title?
I said
Charlotte,
that.
if that happens, Charlotte needs to wrestle AJ Styles. I want that match. If we're doing
That'll be a
a
good
match,
match.
I want AJ Styles versus Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Do you
what
guys?
if they give us the first ever female United States champion? I mean, China was
That can happen.
Intercontinental, but no woman has held
Who's
the U.S.
Oh, Damian Priest. She could beat him up.
Oh, she probably just. I love Damien, but she would destroy him.
Yeah, I could see her. Maybe that will be her next accolade. She has to take a man's title.
Do you guys have you guys ever heard of Davian, Not America's Sweetheart?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
She wrestles out of Boston. She just won a men's title in a Boston promotion she's part of.
Nice.
Did Thunder Rosa win a man's title? She did, right? Thunder Rosa? Recently? Or was
Maybe.
that Kylie? Oh, Kylie Ray did too. Kylie Ray was a freelance champ, right?
Right.
Did I make that up? Oh no, I didn't.
Maybe.
That's right. No, she fought Ethan Page for it. Oh, she won. She beat Ethan Page
Cool.
when I was there.
So, how do you guys feel about intergender wrestling?
That's fine.
Okay, most
I don't
people
mind
are like,
Yeah, I don't really mind it.
I don't mind it as long as it's believable.
Yeah, it's got to be done the right way. But when used properly, I don't necessarily mind it.
Yeah, I think Tessa and Sami Callihan was fine. I thought that was perfect.
Like, I don't necessarily think it should be a thing. I don't know if I would sign up for co-ed tag champions or anything like that. But like, I don't mind it eventually happening when called for. And there are certain people like an all ego Ethan Page who can easily come out and talk you into seeing him versus any female, and he can make that woman look like $1 million. He can, like, so there are people that are really skilled at that art form.
He fought
And
Penelope Ford, remember?
what?
He fought Penelope Ford.
Right. And
He's
back
fought
to
in
Awesome
numerous,
Kong,
yeah.
there was a time years ago, Kong was supposed to work a dude. A dude came into the show and was like, "I'm not working a female." And I think Kong was supposed to go over, and that was his big problem with it. He's like, "No, I'm not losing to a girl." And so Seth Rollins stepped up and was like, "I'll wrestle her. I'll fight her." And him and Kong had an awesome match.
Awesome Kong had an awesome match.
Figures, right?
Wow. That sounds fantastic.
So, Geek, this seems like an interview. It's like her attitude's like mine, and then he's like yours, Geek. So it's like we're hanging out with ourselves.
These are the Earth 2 heel marks.
Yeah.
It'll be part 2 at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Minus,
Oh,
Joe,
yeah.
minus Joe, though.
Oh, come on.
No,
You're the
I'm
one that
gonna
said you're not
notarize the
coming,
letter.
Joe. You're the one that said you're not coming.
Yeah,
I
why
want to
not coming?
come, but
Stop
I gotta
getting
work
ill.
on that. I gotta work on that.
What do you
Work
have to
on that.
Tell me what you got to work on. Tell me this. I'm gonna notarize. I'm gonna get a note. We're gonna notarize it. And say
What
that
day
you-
of the week it is? I'm
It's a
looking at
Wednesday.
my
It's a
calendar.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means?
Drinking.
Well, you're gonna come to AEW.
Whip it out Wednesday.
I will notarize a note saying you're not allowed to whip it out, but
whip it out bad guy style. Not like that.
Oh, I thought you meant bad girl.
No.
Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna come to the show. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
Is it
gonna be okay.
15th?
No, it's the 22nd. You don't even know the day.
22nd. I get
What is
forget.
going on here?
I'm old. I'm old. That's
I'm
the
old.
Joe's
reason.
not the biggest AEW fan, so he
So
doesn't
why
know.
don't? Yeah, but you're gonna be with a live crowd, and that's always fun.
Yeah.
And you get to meet me and Brady. I mean, that should just like.
And the
seal
Dirty
deal
Heels,
there.
possibly.
I don't know who those people are, but yeah, you get to meet them too. That's fantastic.
Danielle,
And
the
then you
Lucha
get to meet
Outsiders going?
Yep, you get to meet the Lucha Outsiders. You get to meet M2J, who's fantastic. You get to meet Brady and Damon and Lewis and Deb. Keep Deb hydrated, who is a very important person.
And we're going to try and get JD Drake to have a beer with us.
And we're going to get JD Drake to have a beer with us. Like, it's going to be great. Look,
Geek
you're
doesn't
gonna
drink. You
make
have to drink and make him give a beer. Here, Geek, drink the beer. I don't want to drink a beer.
I gotta
Who?
drive home.
No, we're talking about JD Drake. He's the best. He's our buddy. See,
I
this is
told-
it's going to be
The blue
fantastic.
collar badass.
Yeah, he's the blue
I gave Geek the warning of over parking over there in Queens. You don't have to park in the parking lot. You could park in the neighborhood and then walk over to the
So
tennis.
what you should do is go with him to the show, and then you can tell him where to park. Look, what
Okay.
a great idea, friends. Helping
There we
friends.
go. There we go.
Yeah,
It means
like 30,
Geek can-
it's like $30 for parking over there.
That's why you gotta park in the neighborhood. You have to say New York style. Gotta park in the
So
neighborhood.
you're not going to come to AEW? No, you are. You're definitely coming. That's fine.
Joe's coming, right?
It sounds it. You got
Sounds like Joe's going to be there.
It sounds like you're going to be there. And then if you lied and don't show up, my feelings are going to be hurt. And I already
Aw.
have trust issues with men because they lie. So
Oh. Calendar. See, like even the mod was like calendar in the corner. That's my trademark. Whenever we
who
get
is
a
the
guest,
person in the group? Who's
that-
chatting?
it's
The mod.
that's our mod.
Oh, okay.
That's my phrase. Anytime we
Oh,
get a
that's
guest.
cute dog.
That's yeah. By the way, do you guys have any animals? Because mod always asks the
Of
question.
course. I have Olivia and he has Pepper.
Yep.
Oh,
Dog.
what kind of
That's
dogs?
That's Rook the dog, by the way.
Olivia is a schnoodle.
Oh,
And
I don't
Pepper is part Schnauzer, part Terrier.
Yeah, so Olivia's part schnauzer and part poodle.
when I had my hand down, my Daoshin came over and like put his hand. I guess I put your hand close to your dog and see if they do it. I should have made the video. He just went,
My dog doesn't do shit. My
Yeah,
dog just
My
stares
dog-
at me.
if I did that to my dog, she'd lay on her back and be like, "Are you gonna rub my belly now?"
but he's a heel. That's just a true heel. He'll look at you if
Olivia's
he doesn't
heel
know
too.
you.
Spoiled.
Looks at you like this. He stares at you from like,
My dog's an old lady that just wants to be left alone.
Oh, I love Pepper. She's a good dog.
Rook the dog would talk to you.
He's gonna talk.
He talks to you like you tell him no. He goes "Rrrr," like that. He's like growling at you, and it's like
Oh, he's a mean dog. What
He
is he? A
got-
golden doodle?
he's
yup.
a golden doodle, yeah.
Yeah.
He say no. He's like "Rrrr," like that.
He got
Oh,
so
he's a
mad.
cute pup. How old is he?
He's just a puppy.
Oh, he's a
He
good
got
boy.
so mad at me because I was on my real microphone and I was like sitting there watching him. He's like,
He was teasing him. He was
I was
teasing
going-
him.
he
So if
was
he
like,
was a wrestler, he would be a heel.
yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
would his, what was
No,
his,
he'd be a
what would his
tweener.
wrestling name be?
He'd be a tweener.
He'd be a tweener
Yeah.
because he's so fluffy and lovable.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
he's good.
Because the girls would love him, but the guys would be like, "You stole my girlfriend."
They basically be the Sour Patch Kid of dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so funny. Someone called me a Sour Patch Kid the other day.
Because you're sweet, then you're sour.
Very accurate. Very accurate.
I like super nice, and then I'm like, I hate you. Go away.
No, as I said, I'd be a tweener in wrestling. The one minute, like I would be the guys super hate me, but they love me. But the girls that date the guys all have
They
my
also
T-shirt.
hate Oh.
They all have my T-shirt. So the boyfriends hate me. That's why they hate me so much.
A very rich fantasy life.
You know they're
Yes.
gonna have your T-shirts.
Of course. My T-shirt's going to say
You're
"Sexy
not like
Panther"
Brady, because this sounds like a Brady fantasy.
because it's going to say "Sexy Panther" belongs here with the arrows pointing at
No,
them.
it has to say Sex Panther, not Sexy.
Yeah, definitely have to eliminate
Sexy
that Y.
Panther, yeah, Sexy Panther seems like you work at the strip club at the airport. Like, no, I mean, like,
Yeah,
The mustache is that.
yeah, no,
like you
that's
count the money.
porn. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to do like Sex Panther. That's what.
Okay, Sex Panther. Okay.
Yeah,
I got that from an indie wrestler. He called me Sexy Panther, so it's stuck.
Well, tell them
No.
they're wrong. It's
I'd
Sex
switch it up. I'd go by Sex Panther Steve.
I have to look around and say,
No. The third.
yeah. Can you put that in a big box? Be all the way over here. It'd be like to
There
the
it
end.
is, Sex Panther the third.
There
Boom.
you
Sex
go.
Panther the third.
Sex Panther. Oh
My
God, I'm
daddy
at the
was a Sex Panther, and his daddy was a Sex Panther.
Sex Panther the third. Well, he was 50s and 60s, so it's kind of like, yeah.
I come from a long line of Sex Panthers.
And my mama is a sex cougar.
Oh, shit.
Only if my mom heard you say that, she'd be like, "What?"
That's a good thing. Just naming animals. That's it.
Yeah.
You could be, Sex Panther the third. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Do you guys want to plug anything? Any of your social medias or any of your things where you can find your show?
Hey
Oh,
man, we're at the Heel Marks everywhere. They're looking for us. Pro Wrestling Tees, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listen to your podcast. We are the Heel Marks at the Heel Marks.
That's us.
Okay. I guess if you guys got to go, we could end the show now if you want to go.
It's up to you.
I know you guys.
I was really hoping we would talk for 2 more hours.
If you want to, that's cool. I know you guys
Yeah.
hold you guys up.
30 more minutes.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up. I know you guys have to get up early tomorrow. That's why I was like,
We can do 30. We can do 30 more minutes.
let's
30
do-
more minutes.
I mean,
That's
would you
cool.
guys want to? I know you mentioned it when we were talking off air. Would you guys want to maybe get into some all-out predictions?
oh yeah, oh
We
yeah.
can do that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to my studio. I can do that now.
I got super excited and I thought we were going to do our questions, Brady, and I started looking them up. I got super excited.
We can go. We can go 2 more hours if you guys want to go.
Oh,
2
let's
more
do
hours.
it.
I was totally joking, please.
I was like, I can't go 2 hours. Where are you going? Oh
Going to
my
my-
God.
Going to the studio.
Yeah, going to the Panther Memorial Studios. It's my grandfather. It's Memorial Studios.
Are those
The whole
glasses
set.
prescription?
No, I will be getting them as prescription when I get my new glasses. I'm gonna get red glasses. It's
That's
You're
just-
just testing them out.
oh yeah, Oh,
That's exciting. I like it.
yeah. Of course, Joe always has a plan for everything. There's
Who's
Ian
Joe?
Mugs.
He's
That's
Joe.
me.
He's
No,
me.
no, Sex Panther. What is
Sex
happening?
What is happening?
Well, no, Sex Panther's his gimmick. You know,
Oh,
his,
Sex Panther.
his birth name is still Joe. Like that's never
Yeah.
going to go away.
Hold on. We are changing the microphones here, people. We are changing the microphones.
Can I run to the ladies' room while we're doing this?
Oh yes.
Okay. Yay.
You can try to find the charger now. There you go.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool beans. Yeah, yeah.
You sound glorious.
Yes, I changed to the fun microphone. Now I look professional, elite, normally Joe in the studio. That's how we do the podcast here in the Dudes at Ringside
Those
podcast.
pictures are fucking cool, man. That logo is dope.
What do we
This
look like?
guy that always does the podcast with us, he made us this logo, and his name is Joe Alphabet. He's from Canada, and he did this logo for us.
No alphabet.
Yeah,
He's
Why
a
don't we
cool
have
guy.
names?
his name. He's on Instagram. He's a cool kid.
You say, why don't we have cool names, Danielle? We each have like 10 fucking nicknames. Like,
You're right. You're right. But you're just like Brady. Danielle.
well, yeah, but we're going with the one name route. So you
Oh
know,
yeah, you're right. Like
we're up there with like Prince,
Sure.
Nelly.
Cher. Oh, Nelly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
what are we doing?
Let's do our predictions.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead. Who's got the predictions? Who got the card?
Brady's obviously picking Drew McIntyre for the first match. He always picks Drew McIntyre.
I actually have it in front of me. I just pulled it in front of me, unless someone else has it.
I don't have it. Do it.
All right, so I got a 10-man tag match. We got the best friends, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Utah, and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Marco Stunt versus the Hardy Family Office, the Hardy Party, the Hybrid 2, and Matt Hardy.
I mean,
Who do you want to go first? Geek, you go first.
I'm going to go Jungle Boy in this one. Jurassic Express.
Well, it's two teams. It's
Yeah,
it's
I'm going
versus the heels. It's a 10-man tag match.
It's the hard side
I'm going
he's going
Jurassic. Yeah.
I got Matt Hardy and his people because Matt Hardy, you can't go wrong with the legend of the Hardy. So
Danielle?
I am going Jurassic Express side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the majority. I'm sticking with Team Good Guy on this one. I think I like what the Hardy Family Office has been doing. I do like Matt Hardy's heel stable. I just don't think they're gonna get the big win on this one with two big shining stars in Orange Cassidy and Jungle Boy on the same side. I think they're getting the W.
I like it.
it's funny. Like I'm not a fan of a lot of things in AEW, but Orange Cassidy got my heart. Somewhere that character is something that I would fall into. I could even see myself dressing like Orange Cassidy for Halloween.
So we posted this. We posted on Instagram the other day. I've already posted the dog before, but like, there's this dog who does cosplaying, and he did an Orange Cassidy cosplay where he was wearing a T-shirt with his face on it, with the sunglasses, and then had the sunglasses and the jacket. Like, it was legit. Like, he wasn't wearing an Orange Cassidy T-shirt. He was wearing a dog Cassidy T-shirt. It was so good.
I gotta see something like this. You gotta see the picture of this.
I love Orange Cassidy wrestled at our friend's wedding.
What?
Yeah.
Our friends got married at a BCW show.
What?
They got married in the ring. Yeah, and he wrestled him, Teddy Hart.
Ted Hart's cat was the ring bearer.
And Kat, yeah. And who else
That's
wrestled? A few
awesome.
other people. Darius Carter, they wrestled. Yeah, but Orange Cassidy wrestled at his wedding.
Danielle took me to the first ever show that I saw Orange Cassidy on. She told me ahead of time, she's like, you're going to love this guy. He's a wrestler who doesn't wrestle. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I saw him come out, and he wasn't even on his own when we saw him. I think he was with a tag team. And it was this big dude who was dressed exactly the same. They both did the gimmick together. And it was like magic. I fell in love with Orange Cassidy the second I saw that gimmick, and the second I saw him turn up during the ring, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I got it immediately.
And then he did the orange juice, right? The orange mist.
Yep.
He did it, right? Yeah, fucking so good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to bring Orange Mist to AEW. That's gonna get a big pop.
That's gonna be fucking. Yeah, he hasn't done it right yet.
Well, he hasn't really done anything that really takes too much energy.
Right.
It's like
Very
it's kind of
dude.
hard everything going on in the world, misting stuff, like
I like
you gonna
it.
miss still.
We went to like an underground wrestling show a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god, it was so good.
And I marked out huge for the Mist. Like, the Mist happened. There was like a death match that took place.
Yeah.
And when the Mist came out, we all popped. It was woo.
It was Sean.
Yeah.
It wasn't Sean Phoenix, right? It was the other one? The other
I
match?
think Sean Phoenix might have taken the Mist.
Yeah, Sean Phoenix and Dr. Cube.
Right.
See, this is gonna get the model riled up. Hey, geek, that should be your wedding, man. You should do a wrestling wedding. He's gonna. Here comes the wedding rings in the chat. Ding 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 ding.
Oh,
You guys
dude.
be voted.
So our friend Ben was the officiant of their wedding.
Yeah.
And he fucking killed it. He said,
Every wrestling pun.
yeah, Danielle, which ones did he say?
Oh, I forgot. He called them the best tag team in the world. Like, I now pronounce you like tag team, and then he said,
My favorite part was him saying the following wedding is set for one lifetime, and all the time, one lifetime.
time. It was really
That's
funny.
so
And then he
awesome.
and then they wrestled a little. Not really.
Well,
but
he said you may now pin the bride or pin the groom, and so they walked around and
he
then
took off his
like,
coat, and he had a referee outfit on, and then they walked around the ring, and then she pinned him, and then kissed him on the ground. It was very cute.
Yeah, it was
Only thing
very
is-
regular chic.
Geek would
now
not let
you're gonna
anybody do
get
that
us
announcer
You're gonna
voice.
get us
but-
started now. You're gonna get us
Like, there you
started.
go. See?
Wait, I'm confused. You have a girlfriend, but you're not married, correct?
No, not
No.
married.
Oh,
Not married.
are you supposed to be married?
No, it's a
No,
joke.
but she
because,
keeps
like,
teasing me that
anytime
Oh.
somebody mentions wedding or marriage in the
How long you
thing,
been with your girlfriend?
12, 13 years.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, your poor girlfriend.
oh God!
Does
Oh,
she want to be married? No, that's an important question. If she doesn't want to be married, it doesn't matter. But if
Yeah,
she
she
does,
does.
like, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, she does.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
How did all out predictions take us here?
okay, next match before Danielle comes running around the set and starts going, I agree with him.
All right. You guys ready to hear me list a lot of names? We got a 21 woman casino battle royale.
Fast.
Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, The Bunny, Big Swole, Julia Hart, Tay Conti, Diamante, Penelope Ford, Red Velvet, Hikaru Shida, Emi Sakura, Jade Cargill, Kira Hogan, Abaddon, Layla Hirsch, Kylan King, Rebel, Jamie Hayter, Anna Jay. She just returned. I love Anna Jay. Riho, and I think there is one surprise entrant.
I know the surprise already.
Who? That's-
Oh yeah, we all know it.
Who is it?
Ruby Soho.
Ruby
Oh, yeah,
Soho.
Ruby Soho, duh. But I don't think she's going to win. I think either Anna Jay or Red Velvet are going to win.
Somebody predicted Thunder Rosa.
Is she in that? Did you name her?
I did name her. That was the second name I said, and that is actually
I
who I think. I think Thunder Rosa wins because Thunder Rosa beat Britt Baker.
Wait. Does this get a chance at the championship?
Yes.
Yeah. So then it's Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, it's a casino battle royal, same as the men.
Yeah, I'm sticking with mine. I'm going Anna Jay or Red Velvet. Fuck it.
I like it.
Thank you. I like it too. That's why I said it.
Sex Panther, did you get one in?
I was thinking about my prediction from the last one, the one we did for the AEW. I was saying the mystery person for me would be Ashley Dembois, the one we had on our podcast. Have her come in and win the rumble, and we'll all going, holy crap, we did it again. Dudes at ringside band strikes again.
So that's who you're picking?
Yeah, Ashley Dembois. I see her coming in and finally winning and getting all elite.
I said Ruby Soho, but that was me.
No, it's definitely Ruby Soho.
Oh, it's gonna be yeah.
I don't pick. I think Ruby Soho will be the surprise and possibly one of the final people eliminated. But I do think Thunder Rosa is gonna get the big win.
I'm
You
going
think
Red
that
Velvet.
match is for Arthur Ashe or?
Say it again.
You think that match is for Arthur Ashe Stadium or?
I don't know because it's weird. I almost feel like the Grand it depends how big they want to make the Grand Slam because they do these special Dynamite shows ever so often. But these pay-per-views, these all outs are the big ones. So I don't know. Like I think Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker might be a bigger deal. But then again, I guess you know what? So if one of you guys are right, like if it is a Red Velvet or Anna Jay or even a debuting Ruby Soho, then I see it for Grand Slam. If I'm right and it's Thunder Rosa, they're probably going to want to carry it to like something.
If I'm right.
Hair flip.
I'm right.
Because Grand Slam's probably going to be their biggest pay-per-view show that they've ever had. Ever.
Do you think we all think that just
You think
because we're
so?
New Yorkers?
Yeah, I feel like
No.
that's the only reason he's saying that.
Yeah.
No. I think this is their first stadium show they're ever doing.
What do you mean?
They haven't done a stadium.
Yeah, haven't
show.
they done stadium shows?
The entire
maybe-
time of COVID?
Well, no, this
They
is
were
the
in
first time.
Jacksonville,
I think he meant with a packed crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've done. I mean, they've done the.
No,
Stadium Stampede.
Jacksonville they were in a stadium for
That's an amphitheater.
Vegas.
That's
That's an amphitheater, bro. He's coming clerical. That ain't a
That's a good
stadium.
time.
That shit's an amphitheater. Get that amphitheater out of here.
Okay, whatever.
All right, next match, guys. Satoshi Kojima versus John Maxley.
Who's the champ right now?
None of them.
Oh, is it for a championship? I thought it was for a championship.
No championship.
Oh, I don't watch wrestling.
Oh jeez.
I think
got-
Moxley's losing.
I got Geek, what do you got?
I got Moxley.
You know what? Moxley's always been my boy. I got Moxley.
I like the way Panther predicts things. He's like, I like this woman. She's on our podcast. She's going to win the Battle Royal. Moxley's my boy. He's winning this match.
He fights like me. He fights dirty. He's a street fighter.
No, I say Moxley because they want to set up the Tanahashi and John Moxley.
Yeah.
And I'd say down the future, and this is the way they're going to do it.
Yeah, I completely agree. They're setting up Moxley to possibly get that championship back, whether Lance Archer drops it to Tanahashi and then they get
No,
that
he did.
bitching. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. He did drop this shit.
Yeah, remember
That's
you
what-
said he's dropping it, and then they were doing it. You said this whole thing to me.
He did.
remember?
Tanahashi has the U.S. title now.
Right.
So,
And then and they wanted Moxley versus Tanahashi for this, but they couldn't make it happen. So, yeah, I think
that's
Moxley
why I
wins.
was thinking that.
So, yeah, Moxley wins on the way to that big matchup.
Okay.
Next one, Paul White versus QT Marshall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Geek.
can we have QT win, please?
You really you want the big win for QT?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they could swing it that way, considering QT's got a bit of a stable in his corner. So Paul White could easily take that L. Plus, their stable just grew with the Billy Gunn and the Gun Club heel turn. So I got to agree with Pan. I got to agree. I think QT has to win this one. Actually,
I think QT's winning.
Like, I always go for the old school, but I got to go for QT right now because I feel bad because
Because he was on your podcast.
that'd be kind of cool.
No,
but
he
Oh, he
was
wasn't.
never on our podcast.
yeah, I wish, but no. I like the show because he's old school, but like he's probably gonna put over
QT.
like
Yeah.
show gonna put him over, man.
I think
White
when QT and Cody faced off, I don't think Cody was able to put him over because Cody still needs a W over him to mean something. You can't just go to everyone all willy-nilly, and especially since the plan was for him to then put over Malachi Black the way he did. So I think Cody does have to win some matches. In this particular instance, I don't necessarily think Paul White has to get this W. Paul White doesn't need to be established. His career has done it. He can take a loss here, especially if it's dirty. So yeah. Let's go on to possibly the last match of possibly the greatest wrestler in the history of the world. Chris
Daniel
Jericho.
Bryan. Oh.
Chris Jericho
Oh.
versus MJF. Jericho
Okay.
loses. He must retire.
Well, yeah. MJF's going to win and Jericho, WWE confirmed.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
No,
When did I say that, geek?
MJF is going to win.
I said MJF was going to win because Fozzie's going to go back on tour.
I hate to do this to Jericho because he's a legend, and anything he did in the wrestling business on the microphone was absolute golden. But I can't see Jericho losing like that. There has to be something bigger.
But
Something
he's an old
bigger.
man. But he's old.
Yeah, he has to either go out losing like in a big match.
This is
not
a big,
just-
big match. MJF is his boy. Like, this is important.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to put MJF over.
He's not going to
He's-
retire.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
gonna
I just
retire.
like they have to have a really big match to have Jericho go out. I have Jericho retaining and putting it in MJF's face, like completely.
What is he retaining?
Like, I mean, his
pride.
career. Yeah, his pride, his
Pride.
career.
Oh,
You know,
his
like, yeah, they have to have him lose. Like, maybe they'll do a rematch this time. If he loses, he's done. Like, he can't come back at all. Yeah.
You're done.
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 You have to rip up your wrestling license.
There you go. There you go.
So here's what I see happening here. I want to go with MJF winning. Like logic states, this whole feud, this whole program that's gone for like over a year was done for Jericho to put MJF over. However, he's kind of done that already. Like MJF just beat Jericho a few weeks ago, and that wasn't even the first time. So I do think Jericho's going to get the W here and save his career. But then I think MJF, possibly with the help of his boys, are going to beat the ever-loving shit out of Chris Jericho. and they're going to do another injury angle. And that gets him off screen for the aforementioned Fozzy tour and the Jericho boat and whatever else Jericho decides to do. And it also gives MJF the bragging rights of being able to say he ended Chris Jericho's career because Jericho will be gone and he'll be the reason why. But yeah, I think Jericho gets the W.
I hate it.
How about Eddie Kingston?
He wins.
New York's favorite son against the God's favorite champion. Miro versus Eddie Kingston for the TNT Championship.
Oh, for the championship. Shit, I forgot. Nah, Miro's winning.
I'm going to say Miro's winning by DQ.
Interesting.
Miro's going to win by DQ.
Did I have Eddie Kingston taking his belt when we did our predictions on Patreon?
No.
I
don't think either of us did, though.
Oh.
Wait.
You know who's gonna win? You know who's gonna win? The fans, because they're gonna look at Eddie Kingston's beautiful eyebrows and they're just gonna be super excited.
Is he like this?
His eyebrows are so beautiful. They're beautiful.
Is he the one that always has his tongue out like?
Yeah, that's a New York thing. I do the same thing.
We all do that.
Well, I do that squinty eye vein point that.
Eddie Kingston definitely loves bacon, egg, and cheese. A bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll.
I don't know why I do this. No, you have to with the bacon and eggs. You always got to make. I used to do this on Long Island all the time. But to get the bacon and eggs, you just did the face like my sister's girlfriend.
What are you saying?
That
bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. That's how you get it.
You have to get the eggs runny. That's a Long. It must be a Long Island thing.
I hate to ask this, but do you?
I like bacon, egg, and cheese on that everything bagel.
No, you don't do bagels, Brady.
Yeah, I do. What are you talking about? You talking to the Jew-Tang Clan commissioner? Of course I do bagels.
Where's your lox and cream cheese? Get out of here.
Nah, lox and cream cheese is when I'm not rocking.
No,
with
I had lox and
cream
cream cheese. I had lox and cream cheese yesterday with some everything but the bagel seasoning. It was delicious.
See, it's a sign. We have to do a wrestling sleepover at Metal Geek's apartment.
I'll bring the bagels.
Just hang out. We'll eat bagels. We'll watch wrestling all night long.
And the beef jerky and the wings.
Oh yeah, wrestling all night long. Watch wrestling on the TV. Like watch all kinds every pay-per-view. Like the kids did in the 90s.
And then
Joe look at me and be like, "Damn, Lance, it's 2 a.m. You're still watching New Japan?"
It just started.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think Miro's gonna get the win here. Eddie Kingston's gonna go down like a son of a bitch, though. Like this is gonna be a strong style. This is gonna be stiff. Like they're gonna come at each other, but Miro's gonna get the dub.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you see Kenny versus Eddie at Arthur Ashe?
No.
Wait, that's happening, or you're saying do we think that's happening?
No, do you see it happening?
I'll be honest. I almost feel like we'd be lucky to get a Kenny Omega match there. Like I almost feel like he'd have a segment. Because most Dynamites, like he's not always in the ring. I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna get Eddie versus Kenny because whoever Eddie faces in New York, Eddie has to win.
That's true.
He's New York, like he has to. And it's like Queens, like fuck it, he has to win.
Yeah.
Though admittedly, they could have Eddie Kingston face Kenny Omega for the championship there. Kingston could lose, but like the reception reception he'd get for the championship would get him more over than anything like that. And yeah, I'll be honest, you got something with that, Geek. I didn't even think of it, but you got something there.
They could
do they have him lose in New York if he's New York's boy. You're gonna get New York fans really mad, and if you ever been at a baseball or football game, if you come in an opposing team jersey, ooh.
But I don't think he would be mad like that. Like I think Omega would get quality heat, and then Kingston would be the last one left in the ring. He'd slowly get up, and then the fans would give him the slow clap applause. He'd get that standing ovation for his efforts. He'd get one of those.
No, you're wrong.
Either that or they do Hangman and Omega.
It's okay to be wrong.
Well, Hangman's still with his baby, right?
Yeah.
Did the baby happen yet? Did she come?
I don't know.
Did it come out yet? Oh.
I don't know. I know his baby.
Kick him out, Pop. Kick him out. Kick him out. You're out. He's just like, you're out.
Time's up. Get out of here, baby. All right. Steel cage for the tag team championships. We got the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros.
I hope the Lucha Bros win.
I'm saying the Young Bucks still keep it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go the Lucha Bros for funsies.
I'm going with the Lucha Bros.
That's a dope mask. No, I'm with Geek on this one. I think the Young Bucks retain it. Young Bucks are killing it as these heel champions right now. I do think that Lucha Brothers are worthy of it, but I don't know. I just feel like we're gonna get more build to the eventual tag. Like there's gonna be a story when they eventually drop it. It won't just be a team who like won a number one contendership.
Is it like God or something?
I mean, that match, see, and like that's another reason why I think they're keeping the belts, because there's so many big matchups for the championships that we haven't seen. Versus God, I don't necessarily know God win, but that match is bigger with the championships on the line, so another reason to keep them around the Bucks.
And too bad Kane's heel, because you could have easily done Golden Lovers versus the Bucks for the tag titles.
Golden Lovers.
I miss the Golden Lovers.
Believe it. Sorry. I love the Golden
This tag geek, it's like, see, like I move in the chair, Danielle moves in the chair. It's like
Like we're one.
It's like cardboard cutout here. If she had the red glasses on, I'd be like, wait a second.
I don't have red glasses anymore. I just
That'd have been hilarious if we did like
I got LASIK, so I don't wear glasses anymore.
No, if you had a pair of red glasses.
I don't. I only have heart-shaped red glasses, but I don't have them with me at this moment.
No, that'd have been hilarious. No, I'm saying if you did put them on at once for 1 second and did a screenshot of the screen and be like, wait a
I
second.
know people will be like, it's like we're looking in a mirror.
You know what? You're gonna have to. You're each gonna have to bring your red glasses to Grand Slam.
Oh, AEW, yeah. And you're gonna bring a piece of paper. So
Joe's not going though.
No, Panther's coming.
I'm gonna notarize it.
Sax Panther the Third is definitely coming.
Black Panther the Third is 100% coming.
We already kind of
man.
some of us made our predictions already for this one. So how about the AEW World Championship match, Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage?
Yeah,
I've already said I think Kenny's retaining.
I think Kenny's retaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christian, you ain't got this one, brother.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, Christian, he already got one win over Kenny Omega. Took one of his belts. He's just not going to take the second.
Mm-mm.
How about the Women's Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Chris Statlander?
Britt's retaining.
DMD.
Yep, the doctor keeps her belt.
Yeah, I agree.
She just resigned. Like,
yeah, I agree. It's so funny because she's still a heel and she's a great heel, but she's over with every single crowd they go to see. Like she's a face, but she's a heel, so she's kind of got herself in a tweener role. I'm waiting to see if AEW starts stacking their women's wrestler up in the heels division, because right now they're leaning heavy on the face side. They do need some more strong female women on that heel side. And then once that happens, Dr. Britt Baker can move on over to the face side. And because right now, like I said, she's so over. They love her. They don't want to hate her anymore.
Right.
Last match that I think will be the opener. Geek said it'll be the main event. CM Punk versus Darby Allin.
Geek said Punk.
Punk, because you can't have Punk lose his first match in over how long?
7 years.
Chicago.
I don't think it's gonna end with anybody winning. I think Sting's gonna come and like hit him or something's gonna happen where CM Punk is getting the upper hand and something happens. DQ maybe? I don't know. I don't think CM Punk's gonna win. And I don't think Darby's gonna win.
I think Geek said exactly what I was going to say. CM Punk has to win this match. Darby Allin will go through war. Darby Allin is going to bring it to CM Punk. We're going to have near falls out the ass. They're both going to be brought to their limit. And this is why I think it's going to be an opener, because I think this is going to be one of those matches where they're going to need the crowd at their most hype, and they may not even want to wait 2-3 hours or however long the show's going to take and give them the main event. They may just want to open that bitch up and let these fans go crazy for these two. I think CM Punk beats Darby Allin. I think CM Punk gains respect for Darby Allin. They raise each other's hand. And
then
Bryan shows up.
And then
Daniel Bryan shows up. And you got to be DMing me saying, the Geek was right the whole time.
And then they kiss.
Gosh, Danielle's like, Just like me. It's like something I would say, like, and then it ended with the lights turned off, turned back on, and the blankets on top of each other, and then they kiss.
No, they just kiss.
You don't hear the music?
That's like my reoccurring thing on the show. I'm always like,
Yeah.
Every time we're watching wrestling together, I'm like, and then they kiss.
No, the Divas match, I was thinking the same thing. It's just like,
Oh, no, girls never kiss. It's never their girl. CM Punk and Darby Allin are going to kiss, and CM Punk is going to get a little bit of the white, like, face paint on his face. Is going to be adorable. And then they kiss.
Aww.
I clarified face paint.
And then the memes start.
Yeah, and then they kiss.
You see the, yeah,
and Daniel Bryan comes out, and then they kiss.
Is it going to be a, like, do you think it's going to be like a bloody match between Punk and Darby, or do you think it's going to be like the normal style?
No, I don't think.
I think it's going to be bloody.
If Darby bleeds, it's because Darby's Darby, and he's.
Because to my knowledge, this is a singles match. Like, it's not like a no DQ match or anything like that. So I don't expect it to get crazy bloody.
I think one match is definitely going to have blood. Which match do you think it's going to be? The main event?
Eddie Kingston versus Miro.
Eddie Kingston versus Miro is going to have blood.
That's going to be our
John Moxley.
Oh yeah, Moxley's always good for some blood.
That's going to be our Cody versus Dustin.
Oh wait a minute, we're all idiots. There's a steel cage match. That's going to be the one with blood.
I was going to say that, but then you guys interrupted me.
Bullshit! You just said something. It wasn't that.
I was going to say the steel cage, but then you said Miro.
So you decided to repeat me?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I said, it's the heel marks at ringside. The reverse roles.
And then they kiss.
Aww.
Not me and Brady.
Best friends, what are you doing? No. I'm too short. I'd be stepping on Geek's foot. Get out of my way, Geek.
Wait, you guys are gonna kiss?
No, I'd push him away.
Okay. And then he'd marry you, and then it would just blow up the whole thing of him.
Yes, this would be the weirdest thing ever. Like I knew it
the ultimate heel turn.
in college. Like I knew it all along in college. Like these
Danielle, you have taken their podcast off the rails.
Yeah.
Everybody's kissing and getting married.
So how did we get here?
No, that's like that. No, no. Unless we find a female that's worthy to talk to Joe.
Who's Joe?
He's Joe.
Over here.
Sex Panther.
We find a girl for Sex Panther at AEW. We're good.
Sex Panther
so
Steve.
That's perfect. I am an excellent wingman. I'm a fantastic wingman. I got you.
Danielle,
I was talking to a girl.
I'm gonna be like, have you met Sex Panther? That's it. Done.
Yes. I was talking to a girl for 2 weeks, and she led me on. So I'm saying I'm available. Led me on.
So you didn't punch her?
Well, I would have.
You heard it here, folks. He would have punched her.
I don't know him anymore.
Punched her in the boob, maybe.
I thought I knew him.
It's okay. So we'll go to AEW. We'll get you some AEW tail.
Oh, geez.
Have you met Sex Panther?
I'm not introducing the Sex Panther to any women knowing that they might get punched at a moment's notice.
I didn't need punched. I thought she said like yell at or like tell her to walk away, because that's what I would do. They got stupid with me in religion. I'll say just walk away.
Told her to walk away?
Because I would start going wrestling at them like, so I'll be like, Stewie, so you think you're better than me, huh? Like I'd do voices.
Did she have any idea what you were talking about? She probably thought you were cuckoo pants.
I am cuckoo pants.
Oh,
I wear a
mask.
That mask is fantastic, though.
Yeah, I love it. It's really good. I like it.
It's from, here we go, showing the guy's company.
You should wear that mask.
You should read the name, because I can't read it.
Because I don't know what that says.
It is where is it? I think it's Lucha Brothers. It's a guy that's in California that makes these COVID masks.
Nice.
He has a bunch of them.
You should wear that to AEW, and then you pull down your mask to talk to girls from 6 feet apart, obviously, and then they'll see your mustache, and they'll be perfect.
Because this is King Rey Mysterio. My mom always
punching females. I'll tell them. I'll be like, listen, he doesn't punch.
I hug.
Oh no, I don't know about hugging.
But I don't know a baseball team you fall by. I kind of like get cringy when I'm near City Field, so I don't know.
So how do you feel about the overpriced tickets, you guys? $560.
It's so funny you said. I said to Brady, I said, remember when they said that they were going to make tickets like affordable for everybody?
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, they're not affordable. And they weren't going to use Ticketmaster, and now they're using Ticketmaster. Fucking sellouts.
Yeah, Marks.
but they are literally selling out.
No, they're
Wow.
not, because you can call and get tickets. I bet, just like we did for All In. So don't even. Every time people are like, they sold out All In. I was like, no, they didn't. I called and asked for tickets, and they gave me tickets.
So guys, if I do go to the show,
You are going to the show,
will
okay?
you set up a big table, and I'll bring my head mic, and geek doesn't want to do it because I know he's scared to do it. We'll do a super show.
No, I'm not doing that.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I know.
That's
We'll
way
do it on
too
a
much
cell phone.
That's
We'll do a
way
cell
too
phone
much
show.
work. I want to watch a show. I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
No, before the show before.
Before
I'm
the show.
bringing a bottle for
You don't want Brady high and drunk on the show. You can only have one or the other.
That's not true.
What?
I'm a goddamn gem.
Told you inhale while you're talking.
Yeah, you too. You are right. I definitely missed it.
Well, you guys got to meet the Dirty Heels. You'd be like
Okay.
you guys become best friends with them. They're from Harlem. They're good guys. They're funny as hell.
Nice.
Funny as hell.
It's gonna be a big podcast showdown. Everyone's
Yeah.
and then we're all gonna
all
fight.
the New York podcasts are going to be there.
And then we're all gonna fist fight. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I don't know. I'm scared of the Dirty Heels. I think they'd kick up both of our asses.
I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared. No, I don't know. I'm hungry.
They seem like cool dudes. As I said, they got us. They got us notoriety.
You
for
sell
other
podcast too.
I'm not going to lie. I might actually go looking through my closet and see if I can find an old school dungaree jacket with some old school dungaree jeans. Maybe people need some bald Orange Cassidy in their life.
I have an Orange Cassidy shirt if you want to borrow it.
That would be
You
fantastic.
could probably fit in it. Because I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing my Ethan Page shirt.
Is it a size medium?
Yeah, of course. We wear the same
I go
shirt.
to the show, Geek. This is the only T-shirt I
It might
need.
be a lot. It might be a
Dude's at
lot.
ringside shirt. That's it.
I'm debuting the shirt in public.
That shirt is dope.
Yeah, that is.
Dude's at ringside shirt.
You want to know why I think your logo is so cool? Because it makes me want to watch whatever cartoon show it is. Like, I feel like you guys are like detectives. Like cartoon.
What size shirt do you want? What size?
It says it a medium.
It is a medium.
All right, we're in business.
Oh my God.
I bought this from Orange Cassidy. That's not true. Matt bought it from Orange Cassidy for me.
Was he quiet when he sold it to you? Did he go like this?
Well, he knew Matt because Matt was at the wedding that he wrestled at. So it was Matt and the guy Sean whose wedding he did wrestle. So he talked to them normal.
Did he do like what's that movie? Oh my God, Half Baked. The quiet guy on the couch. Did he write the name of the price on the
No,
table?
Yeah,
he
the
didn't sign
couch.
it. No. He didn't sign it or anything.
No. I meant like you know from Half Baked,
Uh-huh.
the guy on the couch.
Uh-huh.
No, not Half Baked. No, that movie with Method Man and Redman is like I need
How
money.
high?
Oh,
Yeah.
how high? I need
I
money.
need money. He's like this. He goes $20. He wrote it on a piece of paper. Arrow pointing down, $20. Because he doesn't talk. So he'd be like,
No, he speaks. He talks.
No, I
No.
need he doesn't talk until the very end when his jacket gets caught up and he says, "Oh, you done messed up my shit." And then he says, "I need money. You can talk." And he's like, "It is a surprise to me too, Jamal."
I have to watch that. It's on
it's
HBO.
funny as hell. In college, the movie that Geek was like always marking over was Half Baked.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
That is
we
a great movie.
always watch that shit, hella stoned, and it's every time that midget hops out of the little locker.
Little
and
person.
Well, no, when the movie came out, it was a midget that popped out.
Oh, is that right?
But yeah, it just comes out. It was an elf.
I love that movie.
That
I'm not even a pothead. I just love that movie.
Geek steals the phrase anytime we're with Lance's girlfriend, Geek girlfriend. It's like Geek, Geek, I want this on my hot dog. I go run over to Geek's ear and go, cha-ching. I want that kind of ice cream, and I go, cha-ching.
You let him talk about your lady like that with that high
He
pitch.
does do that.
Does she sound like that?
Oh my God! Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Aw.
Yeah, she has that Long Island girl, Italian girl attitude. Long Island. That's our ma. That's ever so spiffy. I do her voice. I voice chat her. You know, iPhone has that speakerphone thing, and I go, "Oh my God, Joe, you're so mean to me. Oh God, Lance is so mean to me. Lance, stop
You're
it."
like Fran Drescher.
That's the way he makes her sound.
Yeah, I was getting a Janice from Friends, but definitely.
Janice.
Yeah, that's what she is, like the Janice from Friends. She is.
Wow, she
Oh
keeps
my
talking
God,
shit about your girlfriend. Jeez.
He also
She
kind of
doesn't say-
sounded like Sofia Vergara if she was doing an American accent.
She doesn't say stop it. She says stop it, and she puts it on the thing. She says you're an ass. I know. Thank you.
Is that her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's ever so spiffy. Yeah, that's
Oh, I
her.
can't believe he's talking shit about you. What the fuck?
It's
She doesn't say stop it. She wrote S-A-A. Like it says stop.
Your girlfriend is the moderator of your podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, this poor girl.
Yeah.
You're openly publicly mocking her. Girl, I got you. Don't let him talk about you like that.
First off,
Stop
that's
it.
amazing. That's amazing that she does that for you. Shouts to your girl, bro. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Every episode, dude. Every
episode she's a mod.
she's been there.
You got
for
a
us.
rider, man. Ride or die.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
she
she's a
supports
good
the
person.
ringside dudes every
I don't know
time.
why you're supporting him. He's talking shit about you.
Well, not
Love. It's love. She knows that she can make fun of me. I'm short.
Joe's joking around with her. You know?
Yes.
She laughs.
I always say about her, I guess I love redheads, and she has like her hair, and I said, Danielle, you're not really a redhead. She's
Her
like,
name is Danielle?
yeah, her name's
How
Danielle.
did you not mention that?
Yeah, how do you not mention that? Isn't that kind of important?
So
I
many
said the word
details.
Danielle
We're
twice.
finding out in the final hour of this shit.
Yeah, I said Danielle quite a few times. Then I went to ever so spiffy because it's like kayfabe. See, stop it, Lance. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen now.
I
Geek.
see it. I'm reading the chat.
All right,
Okay.
maybe now's the time to
Please,
close
stop
out.
it.
So your
See?
girl doesn't get slandered anymore. Slandered.
Wait, is she coming to AEW?
I don't think so.
If Joe's
Geeky.
going, only if Joe's not going.
Oh, Joe, don't come because he's going to propose at AEW. Come on.
Oh
Gotta
shit!
be there. I'm his partner. If it wasn't for me, it kind of said this geek.
Oh,
would
now
never
you're
be
coming.
social.
Oh, okay.
This geek. If it wasn't for me, geek would never be social.
Joe's
With
probably
this
not going to
podcast,
go, so it's all right. You
he
know?
would never talk to anybody, and I was always like, geek, let's talk to him. Let's go talk to that girl. Let's go hang out. Talk to them.
You do that, and then did you punch her in the face?
No, I always go.
I'm glad you don't punch women in the face, even though you.
I'm a
said-
hugger. I would hug the girl.
Joe would never punch a woman in the face. So.
No, thank you. Don't do that.
Geek knows. I'd punch the guy in the face if I seen him punch a girl in the face.
Yeah. Okay.
I beat the living hell out of somebody.
Close out
I'm
on
Way to
this
take
note.
a stance.
We should close out
I'm-
on this note. Thank you so much for having us on the show. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was fun, guys,
You
Thank
guys,
you
we'll
so
do
much
a
for
part
coming
2.
on.
Yeah.
and we can't wait to see you guys at AEW.
Or
And-
me. Or me.
No, we're gonna see Joe. Joe has to go.
No, we're definitely gonna see you, Geek. You said you're guaranteed to come.
Geek is definitely coming.
I'm guaranteed. Joe's not guaranteed to come.
Right. We're definitely going to see Geek. And at this point, if Joe's not there, it's okay because we get to meet the other Danielle. So
Yeah, it's gonna be great. This is gonna be
win-win.
great. Yeah. And now I can see what I look like with red hair because I've been dying to have red hair.
Exactly.
This is great. I love all this.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we gotta have. If you guys, I know you guys are busy with all your stuff. That'd be kind of
Always
cool if we came on your show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. We're going to have to make
Yeah.
that happen for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely
Yeah.
make it happen.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely. You know?
If you guys gotta go, we understand.
Yeah, totally. I gotta be up at 5 because I'm going to San Diego tomorrow.
Yeah, man. We're going to call it, but this was fun. Thank you, guys.
One more
You guys so
question
much.
before you guys go.
Yeah,
Would
what's
you
up?
guys be at VPW next week?
When is it? Where is it?
Yeah,
Next
give me
Saturday-
details.
September 11th. You guys are going?
Probably not.
Where is it?
I feel like I'm
It's in-
going somewhere else. Are we going
It's in
somewhere
Long
else?
Island.
Probably.
Oh, then that's a firm no for me.
All right.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. So
We'll see you
all
the
right,
22nd though.
We'll see you the 22nd. Definitely.
right.
Definitely, guys.
Later,
Yeah.
guys.
Be good.
That was fun. Those guys
That
were
was a fun.
freaking
that was a
awesome.
fun- That was a fun show, Joe.
All right,
I
guys.
think that was the best show we did.
Oh yeah, and it was the longest, and I'm probably gonna get killed when I go upstairs because I just interrupted me eating dinner and my parents eating dinner.
Right.
So, guys, definitely tune in this week. I think we're probably gonna have a lot more guests than we know we're gonna have next week, right, Geek?
Are we?
We just confirmed a guest on the 8th. Remember that? A British wrestler, a female British wrestler, Lana, from England. And also we have Monday.
No, Monday's Labor Day. No, Monday we got what's the name? Barricade. 11.
Yeah, we got this Monday's Barricade.
Yeah, 11 p.m.
Oh yeah. Barricade from Canada is this Monday. I thought it was. I have it on my phone. I gotta promote it. I don't even
All right.
know if we could promote it on Instagram. Facebook. You may have to promote it.
Yeah, we have Barricade on Monday at 11 p.m. So tune in, guys. Geek, you have anything to shout out with?
Yeah. I just want to say donate to the Red Cross. Very important. They're struggling right now in Louisiana. Please donate batteries, candles, whatever you have. I mean, clothes. I mean, these people don't have power, running water. So please donate whatever you can to the Red Cross, please. Joe?
Definitely. Thank you to the heel marks. Definitely to the heel marks for coming on the podcast. And see you guys Monday for Barricade. Peace out.
Later.